Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to 0 Hours Played. We're back with some more Oxygen Not Included. And last week, well, we were having internet problems, but we're also having power problems in the game here.
Yeah.
In that we have no power. We may have a little bit of... No, we have no power.
We have no power.
Absolutely none.
Zero.
We could pump this down a little, tiny little bit if we strained.
Okay.
And especially wanted to. I don't know that there's a huge advantage to that. We do have this.
Which, if you mouse over it, you will notice is 10 kilograms per tile.
The problem is we have this in the way, and this is an oil reservoir and not an actual...
No, there's just natural gas there for some reason.
Yeah. So...
Maybe they didn't fully fix the bug where things give off the wrong element?
They certainly did not.
Do you know this from experience? Hello, Eridash.
I was playing in my game at home where I've told you many times I have way too many geysers. And, well, so I have so many geysers, I wasn't fully opening them all up and exploiting them. And when I went to one of them, I noticed that the water level hadn't been going up, but it was filled with 20 kilograms per tile of oxygen and 20 kilograms per tile of polluted oxygen.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So we breathed that for eons. Speaking of high pressure, I believe they have changed the way the high pressure gas vent works. And its maximum pressure is no longer 10 kilograms per tile.
What is its maximum pressure?
I do not know.
Oh, it may not have one?
Larger than 15, I think, is as high as I got.
Okay. That's good. That's great.
So we're looking for refined... What are we going to do here?
We can get refined metal from space.
We can get refined metal from
space?
Sort of.
We can't. Correct.
We have hot water, and we have a lot of it, right?
Yes, we have a lot of hot water.
Where was that hot water?
Up.
Over...
right here.
Right here. So...
All hot water. It's warm. It's cooling down.
And we've analyzed this.
It's going to keep producing a lot.
It's going to go dormant for 60 cycles pretty soon.
In 30 cycles. By the time it goes dormant, the gas will be up again. You were concerned last stream that we would run out of places to put the water before the dormancy.
My experience with steam vents has proven that yes.
Okay. Do we build a second holding tank then?
No, I'm just thinking. We have too much water. You know what you can do with too much water?
What can you do with too much water?
You can put some of it into an oil vent and have it make oil and natural gas for you.
Right. Yes.
We would need to transport it. And cool it.
Yep.
This is not...
But do you need to cool it to put it in a...
No, we don't need to cool it for that, but we need to cool it if we want to use it for drinking purposes, maybe?
It's currently the same temperature as the other water source we have, so...
I know, but what I'm saying is this.
Yeah. Do you want to put it in another hole? That's a volcano.
It's just a volcano.
It's a volcano. It's not good for cooling things usually.
Probably not.
No matter how much you want it to
I do want to get this up and running, and we should probably also use this for liquefying our chlorine.
Right, because you want to store liquid chlorine, because why not?
So it's not gaseous all over our base and killing our plants. I'm trying to figure out how we should go about this.
Wait, go back?
What?
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 What? Who? How? What?
Who put this here?
Who? What? Since when?
That's another pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one.
All right.
Since when? How'd that get there?
How did we miss that?
I don't know. Because we must have last ordered that dig and then just not gone back there since.
So I'm thinking maybe we should do some oil, because
Sure. Why not? Oil seems great.
we could build like our whole base is too hot, so we want to build it like a petroleum plant here.
Yeah.
Or we could build it in the ice.
We can build it in the ice, yeah, that's for sure.
So do we want to go to this one and use the reservoir? Or do we want to poke into, like, this bad boy, which ought to flood to about up here?
But the problem with poking into that bad boy is that the person who pokes into that bad boy...
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine?
I did this last night.
Okay. Sure. Then
it'll expand pretty slowly, but it's going to expand to, like, up here. So
okay, then build a ladder and let's do it.
I had a better setup, though, so I could put the pump down. So we're going to have to build a pump here and then dig in, I think.
Okay.
Or...
Well, you can also... I would crack that one second. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Once we start to run low, you can just tap into that one.
It'll be a while till we run low, though.
I know, but is that's not a problem?
That's probably like a tomorrow problem.
It's like a future us problem.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Liquid pipe. We'll figure out where this goes and how it's powered in a minute. That's also a tomorrow problem. No, that's like an in 10 minutes problem, but it'd also be nice if we could rescue that slickster, but...
Well, this will rescue the slickster. They swim now.
True, it'll push it up towards us.
We don't have plastic. Also, there's that geyser, which we always forget about. It's only 70. It's only 100 degrees Fahrenheit in there.
I'm going to say potentially we could do that.
Optimistically?
Optimistically, so that's hot polluted oxygen. What are we going to do with
We have 2 polluted oxygen.
What are we going to do with hot polluted oxygen? With carbon dioxide.
So a thing we can do with it is we could potentially thermally nullify it to the point where it becomes regular oxygen. We could also use it as a heat source for something. We talked about how impossible steam is to use as a power source, but...
Yeah, I wanted... That's why I was playing, because I wanted to get a hot something vent and try and boil some water with it. I suppose we could...
We could also potentially use it to crack oil, because it's almost the right temperature.
That was the other thing I was thinking of is... What a mess.
Is our toilets completely backed up? By any chance? Yes, they are. Why? Why are they? No, it's not gonna be that. Like, they're not even going to this. Like, it's not coming out of the sieve. Doesn't matter where it's going necessarily.
It should be coming out, but why is it not coming out? Oh, because we have no power.
Right.
And the sieve requires power.
Sieve requires power. Okay, yes.
So,
figured it out.
Because we have a lot of water coming in, we might want to just, like, call this a sewer here.
Okay. We have a sewer.
Oh, then why don't we just...
Because we were breathing that.
I know, but we have hot water. We have, like...
Yeah, no.
Too much water
Yes.
So we might want to disable this,
sure,
which will help cool the base down.
Sure.
It'll get us a store
of
water.
Let's do it.
And it'll turn the bathrooms back on again, because if we don't do this, everyone's just going to piss themselves all over the base.
Everywhere, all over the base.
So really, all we have to do is we're going to deconstruct that pipe and that pipe.
Oh, and then just write it down. Sure, that looks good.
Wait, this is...
What? That pipe? This is... We were getting more polluted water at one point.
Yeah, so... Couldn't I flip this around and then it would work?
Oh.
I have to flip both of the bridges, but...
Yes, you could, yes. You might have to delete the pump or delete the pipe below that, but...
No, if I have that, they can probably both go to that.
Okay, then just flip the pipes.
I think actually what I'll do is I'll just put a pipe right here. And we'll have some water backed up in here.
That's fine.
But the rest will fall out and drain. We need to do that because of the...
yes, the bathrooms.
The no power situation. Wow, we have a lot of storage. Okay,
we kept building it.
I know, but we need more. Is anyone going to come down here and do this?
No, I guess is the answer.
So we were kind of investigating this area possibly for suits, correct?
That was the thought, yes, I think.
However, auxiliary oxygen production before we can soup.
We both need auxiliary oxygen production and power generation before we can make more suits.
That's helpful.
Yeah, that's
The
extreme.
100 instances of conductive wire that I asked for. How are we looking on oxygen? We're looking fine.
Yes. The part of the base up there that doesn't have oxygen is outside the base. It's not a concern.
It also may slightly be venting to space.
It shouldn't be. We got this awesome water lock we built. They can't get up here.
Because they have no power.
Yes. You got there. In the end, you got there.
So we really need to sort out the power.
Yes, we do really need to put the power. That's true.
Is that a puddle of pee?
Probably.
Let's fix that. Why are we all really into this sedimentary rock?
Because we're very into storing everything. It's very important to store all the things we can store. Should we dig down to that vent also while we're here?
Which one?
The one over there.
This one?
Yeah. Or we should let it go.
I'm gonna say we can let it go for a while.
Sure.
It's going. It is not emitting oxygen or something that's not steam, so I think we should just...
it's not
Yeah, we should keep an eye on it and make sure it continues to be either emitting nothing or steam. But as long as that holds true... This is going to be a mess here.
It's already a mess.
I know, but we're just not going to stop pouring water into this oil.
Well, also, like, we're going to activate this geyser, perhaps. And who knows what that is. That could pour anything into the oil.
Should we be making a separate shaft to go down to this?
That might be the responsible thing to do.
I'm thinking actually, yes, we probably should. Probably.
Depends on how much you want everything to burn. Wait, can you put the thing, if you want to do the, oh, okay, it is a geyser then. It's either I think it's a geyser and not a volcano.
That's probably good, right?
Probably good, yes. Unless you were hoping for the flat kind of geyser.
I don't know what I'm hoping for. We're gonna do this and then get the things.
Sure.
If it's a volcano in oil, then it'll do lots of stuff.
It'll sort it all out.
Yeah.
Hey, hyperdrive.
Hey! We are trying to figure out how to get power to our base because we have this and then we forgot.
We built it and we're like, we're never gonna need all this power, not for ages, and then we used all the power.
Well, we didn't. The thing that we didn't do is we didn't expand this area. So perhaps, because we can get here without suits.
Yes, we can't get there without suits.
So perhaps we should build a bigger chamber.
We can get up to the water facility up there without suits. It's just dangerous.
I know we could turn off the... I don't actually want one of those, do I?
No, you don't. You never want those.
We could turn off the requirements for suits. I'm aware of that, but the thing is, should we? And I think the thing is no.
It depends on how many pipes freeze, I think.
But we're using the water.
Yeah, but that doesn't prevent the pipes from freezing.
And clearly it's powered by, some sort of perpetual motion machine, correct? That will not run out of coal in, say, a few cycles?
It's fine. It's all fine.
If I remember correctly, that is how we built it, right? With
I don't
perpetual
remember
motion machine? Not the coal power plant? No, it's a... Oh, it actually may be powered from below.
Uh-oh. Is it already off? Is it already off? It's already off.
It's already off.
Good.
So that's cool.
Great. Excellent. Amazing.
That's good in the sense... Well, two things.
It's a cosmic good, perhaps. Yes,
well, no,
this is the same base from last week.
So two things. One, we won't have to dig up the thermal nullifier because if we're not pumping, this will do it for us. And two, it means that if the wire is actually available outside and it doesn't power...
Oh, you can build the coal?
It only powers one thing.
Yeah, maybe two things.
Maybe all of this.
Well, you could set... we
could trim it right here.
Yeah, and put a coal in.
Connect it to this hamster wheel here.
Yeah.
So, like, if we need some more water, which, we probably will pretty soon.
Go back down. Continue down. Why is it not going to the farms at all? What is...
I believe we disconnected it for some reason.
Why would we have done that? That does not seem like a thing we would have done intentionally. I don't remember doing that.
Because we hate eating? I don't know.
Yeah, the food crisis we've had is not... it's fine. Did we...
Because we broke something.
Was that the wrong line? Did you put it into the wrong line? Trace this back.
This is the correct line.
Yes. Is that line only being fed by... something else? Okay,
It's
it goes up there.
trying to go through the cooler. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, because this is disabled.
Oh!
Because we have no power.
Gotcha. Yes.
Because we don't want to be sending 50-degree water down to the plants.
Because they will kill the plants, yes.
That's why we're growing mushrooms.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
I remember some things, okay?
I know we were growing mushrooms.
We ought to have a farm. No, but we don't have fertilizer. So we're going to need to have a fertilizer generator, but to do that, we need power.
Yes.
So, guys, come down here.
There's always a stack of things we need to do.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Made a mess.
Why are they saying that this is unreachable?
What is happening over here? Who knows? Anyway, you want to go
the
make
toilets
sure
have empty pipes?
Yes, they do. They don't have water though.
Right, because this needs to be connected to a filter because we're getting polluted and regular water.
Yeah. Why is it working slightly? Shouldn't it be not working at all?
Power.
We have a little power, apparently.
Apparently something we did here...
Because you changed the gases, so it pumped. This is all bad.
This is very bad. So we may need to... No, we just can't...
You want to build a coal generator again? Just build a coal generator. Like...
I think we have to. We can put it right here for now.
You could even put it where the old coal generator was, right?
Oh yeah,
right there.
We did have a coal generator. We could even put it right exactly
where this automation wire is.
Cool.
Perhaps.
Let's hope we still have. Oh no, we don't. We can't put a smart battery because all of. Oh, we can. Why?
Probably because we just disassembled.
No, but I thought we had 170 buildings that don't have enough.
Oh right, we do. Metal. That is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
We'll see what happens here, and then we're gonna ask for that to be disconnected. Right?
We don't want it to power the. No, make it there and not there. Leave. Put that one back. Because I don't know if you turn off that sensor, the whole thing could break.
No, the whole thing definitely wouldn't work if we turned off that sensor.
Yeah.
And people have managed to get in suits.
Because we have power for a second.
Why are you all going to...
Because they're fixing that, which is very important.
Dang it. We stopped pumping, so it froze.
There is some good news here. There's a small amount of good news.
Which is?
The water's cold. Look, it's you gotta find how your glass is. You gotta look for the half fullness of your glass. You have to manufacture it sometimes.
So hopefully this will work. We have 49 tons of coal.
We've barely used coal. We've not run things on coal for very long, and not like we usually do.
Oh wait, but this also does need to go up because it kind of needs to power
the pump.
The pump, maybe. Maybe.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you could just cut off the suits and leave everything else. It'll be fine.
I guess it could power. No, we're not going to power the suits.
No. If you want to power the suits with coal generators, you're going to need like 2, and they're going to need to be different.
That's why we're building. What were we building again? A power station down here.
Yes. It still says this is unreachable? Ah, that door's locked.
There we go. You can go through the screen door. Where did this water come from?
Don't worry about it. Probably pipes is my guess. Remember people die horribly here?
A couple of times, but...
A couple of 4 times, yeah.
So let's...
Oh yeah, that'll actually keep
do something like that, and put those at like an 8. And it'll be fine. We are trying to upgrade that still? Okay, good.
Yeah, we left all
They got
this
halfway through it, I know.
Yeah, we sealed them out because of death. They get into a cycle where they're like, somebody falls unconscious and then somebody else tries to carry them out, but they can't make it all the way to the top of the ladder, so they drop them at the bottom of the ladder, and it's real bad.
That's why we're hopefully not gonna do that this time, maybe.
No one's gotten heat stroke yet, so that's good.
It's cooled down a little bit because we have the cold water, dripping in. I think that's what
we're claiming.
We're claiming, yeah, that makes sense.
We're saying out loud and hoping it's true.
Oh yeah, we got all this polluted oxygen they can breathe now, so it'll be fine.
Actually, there isn't much. Huh? That's good.
It's even clean.
Nice.
All right, we're making some good progress here.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Do we have no bottled water?
What's that?
We don't really have bottled water. For the algae?
Don't we have something that can bottle water? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Well, that would be a good thing to have.
Where? How? It would be good. I'm not saying it's a bad idea by any means.
Just build a little tank somewhere. Like, guys, stop getting the heat stroke.
It's hot.
I know they don't have much of a choice. Here, we need bottled water?
I guess that works.
I don't know if that's enough, but...
Sweeping up the oil help at all?
It wouldn't hurt, probably. It looks like, despite the heat stroke, this is going okay.
It's going better, yes. No one's died. Yes. Okay, they did deliver... There we go. There we go. Almost? Almost. Not quite.
Yeah, it just needs like another kilogram of water. I don't know why mopping it up encouraged it to go down.
We clearly don't understand how water or gravity works, because obviously when you mop up water, it all spills more. Everyone knows that. They finally fixed it, apparently.
I don't remember ever being taught that in school, but okay. Just keeping a very close eye on this.
Yes, we gotta make sure no one dies.
We gotta make sure not too many people die.
We gotta keep it to acceptable casualties. Or should I just call this stream acceptable casualties?
Yeah, maybe. Are we like running back and forth and blowing more heat up this way?
Probably. I don't know. That could be a thing.
I don't think that's how this game works. I wonder if I should have a door here to help keep the oxygen in. Oh, there is a door here. Put the door on auto.
Should we vacillate some neurons also while we're down here?
Only once everyone builds this and survives.
Okay. It'll be a reward to get your neurons vacillated.
Maybe.
I don't know whose neurons we would vacillate, but...
So, I guess this isn't doing that much. What is it doing specifically, though?
It's powering a lot of things that are off.
before everyone dies, let's go back down here and watch. Just trying to figure out where we want to plug this in.
That might be a decent spot. I don't know.
Oh, actually, no. We want a self-contained power system for this, probably, because it's also going to be power generation once we get it up and running properly.
Sure. Is more dripping down? Where's it coming from?
We're blowing hot air back and forth. I don't know. Like we're getting hot
letting
from
it a draft.
No, they're getting hot from being submerged in the oil and then running through here and radiating heat and melting the ice. I don't know.
We need med beds, it says.
All right, let's.
No one else gets to go down there. This is the last crew.
This is the last crew. If we need more med beds than we have, that means we need to wait for people to, work off their injuries. Don't go to sleep down here, you moron, Devon.
It's
Severe wounds. All right,
No, Devon, don't do it, Devon.
Devon, get out! No. You could go home and live. All right. Well, Devon's dead.
I guess we can't directly order that, right?
No.
Yeah. She'll be fine. Do you want to let people down to try to rescue Devon? Oh no, she got Devon. She's beelining out. Maybe Devon can make it. Maybe Devon will be the first survivor.
If she can get up to here, Devon's fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I think Devon's going to be fine.
Whoops! He should still be fine. We just need to go pick him up. Somebody.
Nope.
Too late?
Didn't make it in time, yeah.
The cycle of violence continues.
Now we need more tombs. Medical. Let's expand for the next series of casualties here.
How many at this point? Like 10?
The dupes come free, so we don't really need to, make sure they live.
Speaking of which, we get more dupes, or is that a bad idea? Right
we'll get more dupes in a minute.
It is sad, hyperdrive. That's why this was locked off, and no one was allowed in.
Yeah, but then it turned out we needed power, so
We let him in, and we decided it would be fine, and then it wasn't fine.
To build a great industry requires some sacrifice, unfortunately. So this is going to be where we may do some power in here as well. I don't know. What do you think?
Power in? Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine.
You want to do it in the ice instead of in here? Well, we'll need some tanks and stuff.
We'll need both.
Let's start clearing some things out. Another thing we're going to want to do is put an airlock on the top of this. Yeah, this side is probably the bad side. I guess cancel that.
It's definitely not. You can also dig over now. You don't need to. The ladder's long enough. You can peek at the top. It's more dangerous for like.
I am afraid that may release it though.
It would definitely release.
That's much more likely to release it, which is not, I think, what we want to do. At least not until we know what it is, right?
Yes.
But you wouldn't let a wild volcano in your house without.
We know it's not a volcano. We suspect it's not a volcano. We heavily believe.
You know what?
Sure. Yes, that's true. I wouldn't let a hot oxygen vent in my base either, or a house.
At least not until you knew if it was a hot oxygen vent or a hot germy chlorine vent.
Right.
You don't know that that's not a thing.
That sounds like a weird ass thing.
It just kills everything. We could make this bigger.
Sure.
It's kind of germy, but we're just burning it, so it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, totally. That is how things work. Completely how things work.
Like, what if it was like this?
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be a lot harder to use this up.
It would be. We should have done this to begin with, but we weren't smart.
Well, we didn't want to dig so much into the germs.
And then we decided,
if we do it small parts at a time, we haven't lost any immunity.
Yeah.
See? Mm-hmm. So we're going to schedule this, and then no more. Are they finding themselves unable to get in here? Past this door. Right. I removed the wall.
Yeah, I guess you don't need that door anymore. Yeah, that door is
It's in the middle of in nowhere. So, like, we might want to extend this out and then have another door over here, but that's a separate.
There's already 3 doors to get in.
We probably have enough doors.
We probably have enough doors.
Maybe have enough doors.
We kind of build a base with a very redundant door system usually. Probably safer. It's how real life.
I don't think any.
In real life, if there was a vent that just spewed natural gas, it would be behind at least 3 doors.
Yeah, several doors.
Yes.
And no one ever got fired for putting in too much safety equipment.
It's true.
Except at a Tesla factory, but that's...
Wait, really?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is going to melt all this for us. Real nicely. Only a little bit of melting here. Only a little bit of venting space here.
Space. Yeah, we sealed this in. We
sort of. That
is still sealed in.
Technically. For now.
For now, sure. It could melt its way out.
This is just ice. And the water level is going to get up to about here before it turns off, I think.
That seems good. That seems great.
I guess this will still work even if it floods into our base.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. That's the benefit of a water seal, right, I guess?
Yeah, we took that into account when we were designing it.
So. Totally did. It was in the brief. It was not just we found a pool of water and like, haha.
No, we thought about that. We spent like half an hour on that. And we didn't end up doing anything, but we talked about it an awful lot. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
So we have this. I guess we can build some more floors of it. And our slime should be stored in the polluted water, right?
It currently is. No, actually, no, it's not, right? No, it is, I guess. Cool.
Yep.
6 tons of slime. It's very germy in there.
Well, that's fine, because we're feeding it to the mushrooms. And then the mushrooms kill the germs.
Right. It's weird. But it works.
Don't question it.
I'm not questioning it. I am questioning where that clean water came from. But
this water?
Yeah. It came from somewhere.
From space. No, it came through here.
Oh, okay. That does make sense.
So we really need to have just a place to put water.
Yeah.
We could then pump from. Do not want to break into here, but
you could build a second tank in a cold biome. Like
yes, but we can't get into here right now.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, thank you for hosting. Maybe we should put it here.
Sure, that was an old water tank, I think. In fact,
it's not a great location for it, but.
Hello, pseudo. How's it going?
Hello. So, don't want to break into that, but we probably only need this to be like this big, right?
Yeah. This is only a minor water tank and not like a major holding area. Thank you for the cheers, Airdash.
Micromanagement everywhere. Yeah, that's kind of what we do on the stream. So dig a hole out for that, and then we're going to put in... what am I looking for? I'm looking for a pitcher pump. So that'll go there.
Sure.
But temporarily...
Thank you for the love. It's a very good building game. If you like building and you like bases.
Yeah, you like tedious base building simulators with...
It's one of the better ones out right now.
It really is. Okay, so how
if this doesn't appeal to you,
how in the world does any of this work? If we connected something,
what are you looking for here?
I want to.
Where do you want to take the water from? Do you want to take the water coming in?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this is going to be the water coming in.
That's the in, yeah.
But this water could have polluted water mixed into it.
Yes.
So we can't. I don't want to tap it from there because then we need to replicate the whole filter system.
So then it's simple. You just want to tap this.
I want to tap that, which means this was an injector. So if we
flip
this and flip this.
Oh, I don't know what that does.
It should be a tap then. I think that would make it a tap, and then we can drop it into here.
This stuff scares me.
And we'll have a vent right at the... How much water do we want to have in here?
Not higher than the door. Yeah.
You want it not higher than any of the door?
Oh.
I want to put it at door level, because I want to lock the door. It's just...
It's an access door.
Yeah, I didn't even need this ladder, I realize now. So let's... We only need the top piece of it.
The cybernetic, if you're not familiar with this...
thank you for the cheers.
If you're not familiar with this game, cybernetic, the water systems are very complicated.
Well, we need water because we're cracking it into hydrogen and oxygen to breathe, and then also make the power for the cracking it into hydrogen and oxygen.
But even more than that, there's all these bridges and stuff, and they're interconnecting, and if you try to put water in the wrong pipe, the whole thing shuts down.
Away from this, so I knew where these were going. I think like that, and then...
we might actually flood the dang room, unfortunately. There's a water vent that just keep on venting. It's not going to stop making water.
It will in 22 cycles, I believe.
However, but
29 cycles. But yeah, it's
making a lot of water.
I mean, there's a lot of space here, and once it gets up to this level, it can't actually flood over because it'll shut itself off.
Okay.
So we'll probably be fine there. It would take an awful lot to
It would.
We sort of built a catchment system here. You'd have to go through this door for it to actually.
I'm just saying that we're the kind of base builders that we're gonna forget that we're gonna say we've solved this problem once and for all, and then 2 streams from now, water will start pouring in at the top of our base and be like, "What's up? What's this about?"
Okay, so it's hard to tell because we're not actually using much on this pipe, but I think this might be functioning as an overflow, and then this will automatically stop when it gets to this level. So
it might be functioning as an overflow. You still needed that.
No, I don't.
Oh, you can walk across the...
No, you can't. I'm going to lock this door because we never need to go in here again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cancel sweeping those because we don't...
Just leaves
as long as it's not germy, which it isn't.
It's fine if it's germy also because...
Well, no, as long as these don't have slime lung in them. Which they don't appear to.
We can set up a germ battle.
We're going to, because somehow we got food poisoning in here.
I think it's because it's pea water, right?
Oh, right, yeah, this is just filtered water, so...
Not all of it, but some of it, apparently.
Because it's a giant mess.
In this base, we breathe our own pee. And that only makes sense if you know how to play this game.
But I'm just going to put the pitcher pump here, and we'll clear out this, and then...
Should be fine.
We're going to have to put this somewhere. Yeah, we're too close to the germs, so we're going to have to drain this out. I guess we'll just build another chamber right here.
Sure. I guess, why not? Yeah.
We'll build this one from the bottom up, maybe? I don't know what...
We can't really get there.
Or we'll just constantly disinfect the corner of this.
I guess we can
Why can we not... Oh. Duh. Alright, we need to sentence some people to healing because they're all almost dead.
In this game, if you've got grievous wounds, you just carry on with your job like it's nothing.
Should we just go down the list?
Probably at this point. I suspect most of the people with grievous wounds that didn't make it.
They're all going to the med beds, so looks like they could use some healing.
Okay, I guess we'll just go down the list. 2 of them didn't go, so...
No, they did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
They just left already.
Light wounds, yeah, okay. It'd be really nice if they, like, healed up by themselves and you didn't have to order them, too.
Yeah,
Does it mean we need 13 med beds? Fill that floor with med beds?
I was thinking that, but I don't...
We're not using that floor for anything.
Not at the moment.
Doesn't require power?
This is looking pretty good. Do we want
to let people down again?
I guess we could put like a door here and ask them to not go in the hot zone and just start preparing the cold zone.
Sure.
They're gonna go.
They're gonna go because you have to build the door and then forbid them from going.
Yeah. Put that at like an 8. I also want to build a door here. This I don't like where this door is.
It's not a great door. It's more of a safety valve than an actual door.
These are just all too hot mostly, right? Up here, yeah.
Yeah. We never got those.
Right, that's why we were trying to cool the water down ineffectually.
Yeah. At least the terrarium's going, so there's a viable oxygen source.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I want to do. Is I want to get these set up. I want to dig out most of this here. Maybe dig out a bigger melt trap. I don't know. Let's start just going across like that.
Job
mastered. All right.
Do we have any positions we're lacking now that there was another round of deaths?
We only killed one person. I don't think they were important.
Okay.
I don't see anything obvious missing here.
Good.
We'll try and get some more people up the
exosuit engineer course.
Whoops, Harold, you were over here, right? It was Rowan. No. Oh no, May needs to come up here. Rowan goes here. I remember how this game works. I was only up till 3 in the morning playing it last night.
Should remember how it works.
You'd think so, but...
You'd think so, yeah.
Alright.
Hey, we got all
this is working nicely. Hopefully the germs don't be assholes and they leave us alone.
We're not using the water for anything that will...
No, I just don't want to waste too much time constantly disinfecting it.
Oh, okay.
So let's also go back up here. And... yeah, we're not.
Oh, Jeremy?
To Jeremy. Uproot that. Get some ladders across here. All the way up to the top. Looks good.
Yep.
So I want to get this done in the next 22 cycles so we can just keep this all perfectly sealed in here.
Are we actually going to survive having no power for 20 cycles?
If you think about the power, we weren't actually using it for that much.
I guess it was mostly the suits.
Yeah.
Which are non-essential, I guess? Oh, food. That is another thing we were using power for.
Well, it's still plugged in, isn't it? No?
No.
Maybe?
No, it's not.
They don't say they're out of power.
Yeah, they do. I mean food storage, not food production. Like, our food could rot, and then we...
Oh yeah, that's because you made me put it in refrigerators. If we just stored it down here, we'd be fine.
I don't think at the time that was nearly as a trap,
here.
But yeah, that's what's going on. Food only rots if it's exposed to oxygen, because carbon dioxide, the germs don't survive.
Yep. Why? I don't understand why there's so much chlorine in our power
I think it
station.
just got in there and couldn't leave.
I know, it just happened.
It just happened.
No one is to blame for it. What if we walled this off and left this to dump water in? Might work out well for us.
It might, yeah. Can we get that? We can't get to that geyser. I really want to get to that geyser.
This one?
Yeah. So close.
Is what realistically? Oh,
the chlorine? No, chlorine's fine. They just hold their breath.
They just hold their breath,
yeah.
like everywhere. It's not good for the temperature, but luckily we're not actually using this room right now, so...
If you get stuck in chlorine, just like you get stuck anywhere without oxygen for long enough, you suffocate, obviously. But chlorine is not immediately lethal like it is in real life, which is good.
I'm gonna have to go under this too to keep the germs out of this dang thing.
You want to dig up those mushrooms?
Sure. We can dig the mushrooms up.
It's just for the seeds.
I know. We're gonna wall this off pretty soon. Though.
So we're still missing seeds.
We have almost enough mushroom seeds. Why is there not one planted there?
We might want to replace some of our bristleberries with mushrooms, though. When it comes to that.
We might want to have a bigger farm.
Sure.
When it comes to that.
I don't disagree with that either.
Maybe do something vertical in here.
Sure.
Like, if these are not working, we might as well take them out.
Are they body temperature as well? Mushrooms would grow there, currently.
Why don't we just uproot all of these and plant mushrooms in these boxes?
Okay.
We could replace it with farm tiles, but like we don't have fertilizer, so we're not even doing a farm there.
Not even getting a benefit from farm tiles.
Yeah, I think you can fertilize planter boxes in a farm. They just take up one more space because they have to be on a floor.
Right. Okay.
That's really the only difference, as far as I'm aware. And the construction, these use dirt to make, and farm tiles use metal, I think.
Funny, mushrooms are actually okay with hotter temperatures then.
These are a particular type of mushroom. They're dusk caps. So dusk caps like it hot.
Hot and dark.
Hot and dark. Can we not copy and paste settings from one type of planter onto another? That sucks.
Guess not.
So we have to wait until all of these grow.
Sure.
We have spare seeds. I guess if we cared about temperature, we could make this insulated tile or bissolite or something, but we don't care if we end up boiling the slime, that's fine.
That is a good thing, because then there'll be less germs in it.
Yeah, so we don't care if we...
Also, I don't even think this is a super hot vent, is it? Isn't it like a...
It's 150
okay, fine.
So it'll get... If this was right here, we would care. If it's up here, we probably don't care.
I'm just getting so jaded because we've had all these... For 500 degree vents this game. Like, it's 150 degrees, baby vents.
Practically chilly. It's too hot for thimble reeds, though, I guess.
It is right next to the 150 degree vent, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Clean up the pee.
You can get all the pee.
Apparently we missed some. What is this one complaining about? Fertilization. Okay, cool. NBD, then.
Is that a vacuum? Yeah.
What, this?
Yeah, no. Okay.
No, remember we had to let more air in.
Right, we keep letting more air in.
Put a ceiling on it. You poor dupes trying to breathe the hydrogen. Slime lung hydrogen.
You've never been so desperate you're just trying to breathe hydrogen. How do you use suits to get, to send the dupes everywhere? That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm working on in my base at home. I haven't gotten there yet, but I have a pod with, currently it's only got 9 comfy beds, but it's set up to take 12.
Okay.
I need to build one more floor, and currently there's some things in the way. But then it's got an integrated dining room.
Okay.
And then there's going to be, so each bedroom has 3 beds in it. Each bedroom, you're going to have one entrance that will go to the bathrooms or the dining room.
Sure.
And the other direction out your room will go to suits.
Okay. And are you going to place these, is this going to be centrally located, or is this going to be there's one near space, and there's one
No, it's a pod of a dining room that supports 12 people. And
yeah, but I'm asking this pod,
am I going to...
The whole pod. Are you going to build one of the whole pods near space?
Well, right now I only have 9 dupes.
Okay,
so
okay.
It will take a little bit of expansion. I think before I built a second pod, I'm probably going to do the transport pipes. Oh, speaking of which, I came up with an idea. We love talking about features we'd love to have in this game.
Yes. Bad ideas for features. Often.
This is not a bad idea.
Okay,
This might actually be kind of cool. So you know how sometimes especially with oxygen pipes, the amount of air that you can shove through a pipe is a limitation.
Yeah.
Like for our oxygen generators, you can't have like more than 3
if you had
oxidizers.
3 feeding into one pipe, it would all jam up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I want is pipes that would either work like heavy watt wire or like the transport pipes, in that they're like a room and you can't go through things, but they'd be 10 times bigger than the normal pipe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that would be a nice feature.
Like a sewer main. I don't know what you call...
The gas sewer main?
Yeah, the gas version of that, but that would be 100 kilograms of water a second. That's probably too much, but 10 kilograms of gas a second would be awesome.
I think even if it's not that useful most of the time, just the ability to make
just a literal fire hose.
Yeah.
Hey, how did you get in here? I know how you got in.
It was born there. That's how it got there.
We're gonna eat you. So far, our immunity's looking good, even though we're working in all these germs. But it's not too bad.
You want to move the food now?
We'll just say that everything can go in these, and they're like a 7, and let the dupes do it on their own.
Okay. That's what I meant. Like.
Hi, Stress. What are you doing, Frankie?
Frankie's got
430 stress per second. Is that what it said for a second?
I don't know. He's got soggy feet.
You got soggy feet. Deal with it. Okay, so we went through Harold's, now Gene, Joshua,
Yeah, Cosman.
Gossman?
I think so.
No, it wasn't Gossman.
Oh.
We went through Harold, so Lyra and May, and then we just have 4 more. Cool.
Hopefully they'll get healed up.
Heal the dupes. Okay, cool. We ought to have at least 1.
Nope.
We have Exacxies. All right.
Not Exacxies.
I guess we should probably also uproot these ones. I don't know.
I'll leave those. Those are growing.
Some of them.
They're mostly growing.
Sort of.
They were harvested not that long ago.
Okay, so this should shut itself off pretty soon. And then it'll just keep it topped off for us to use the pitcher pump.
It is really cold in here today.
Sorry, this is probably all my fault somehow.
It's really not your fault. It's really not.
No, it really kind of might be though.
There's a causality where you started the chain of causality, but you're not the one I blame for this. I blame the stupid.
But taking a holistic view on it,
sure,
it's my fault.
If you want to take a holistic view of it, yeah.
So how's the exceptionally bad water cooler working here?
It's not an exceptionally bad water cooler.
Exceptionally not great water cooler. So we have 39.6 degree water coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And coming out of it, we have 38 degree water.
Yeah.
So it cools it by a little bit more than a degree.
Which is kind of impressive if you think about how much water.
But for this many Weezeworts, it's not a great deal.
No. It might be better to build a tank there instead of pipes, but I don't know.
Yeah, but then we have to have a whole nother pump.
I know.
And cooling bulk water is also not especially easy.
Sure.
It's something I've been experimenting. Are we leaking outside now? No, that's just...
So everything's melting.
Why is it melting over here?
Because we're moving hot water.
Damn it, space.
What does space do?
I don't know.
Dropping rocks everywhere?
Yeah, space is melting things. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the meteors that are hitting in there now are not cooling the place down particularly.
Probably not. Let's put this just 750 just in case we end up with enough hydrogen or something in here to screw with things. How are we doing on healing? Really? Heal everyone that fast? All right.
Travoldo. Rowan. Max and... Three. We should do that from the bottom up next time, huh? Because it moves them to the top of the list?
That would only help if they're already at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully no one's too injured, and then we'll go send people...
Hey, it's fully exposed.
I told you it would melt it.
Yeah, the thermal nullifier is fully
it's
exposed.
Even flooded. Right.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Perfect. That is about to shut off. And this should stay... Oh no, that's quite warm. Oh well.
Everything is warm here.
I know. This is...
We might boil ourselves.
It's a golden planet.
We might boil ourselves.
It's golden warm.
I think what we need to do is we need to find a vent, a cool vent, and then send temperature to space. It'll solve all our problems.
We need to find a medicine vent. Oh, we got to stop work on the slime.
Mm-hmm.
But it appears that we've almost healed everyone.
That's good.
So that will mean that we can send them back to their doom. And sorry, those are kind of our only options here.
Yep. Should we actually stop work here?
Let's just say Travoldo is no longer allowed through. He's the only one who's taken any hit.
Mm-hmm. It's banned Travoldo.
And he'll be fine by tomorrow.
Okay, good. So he just got a whiff of it. He's feeling kind of in dumps, but he'll recover over the night.
If you're not being particularly careful, it's entirely possible to recover someone when they get as low as 4%. If that's when you notice it, you can. As long as you have an area that doesn't have germs.
Okay.
As long as there's no germs in the bedroom, they will be fine at like 4 or 5%.
That's impressive. Yeah. RimWorld is not so kind.
No, this game is not RimWorld when it comes to disease.
You don't have to race the people out of disease with good medicine and healthcare.
No, I'm not even talking about using medicine. I'm just talking about, I've been digging in a bunch of slime.
Oh, you can just
I
go
wonder
home.
what the immunity is. Oh, Travoldo's down to 10%? Well, let's tell him to stop digging in the slime, and I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, when you get down to 4%, it takes them like 20 cycles to fully recover.
I'm sure. But they can do other things in that period.
Yeah, they can do anything but breathe in a whole bunch more slime.
It's really not like RimWorld at all, where if you have somebody sick, they can't do anything or they will succumb.
Mm-hmm. It is basically the exact opposite.
Yeah, the last thing that happened to my remote save was I got like 12 notifications about how everyone has malaria. Malaria?
Oh no.
Malaria. Probably be fine. We have some real good doctors.
We're probably gonna want at least one more vent in this.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want more vents.
Yeah, people safely work in here. Dig that out for a door at the top.
I kind of wish there were 3 wide doors for ladders, but that's just a weird aesthetic.
For symmetry?
Yeah.
Well, you could use bunker doors.
Aren't those like 5 wide?
I think they're 7 wide, but
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 wide is fine if we have the pole. Should we build a pole down there?
Through the ice? Probably don't need to.
Okay.
I just want to put a door here so
Yeah.
we're going to be generating natural gas and stuff, and then it doesn't all
go places.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Particularly right into the farm.
Right. We always plan our bases out well.
Have a fungal spore yet? Yes. All right. More mushrooms.
We always plan our bases out well and never regret our decisions about where we put things later.
So we still have almost 20 cycles. So that'll be fine. I'm going to start allowing work
Sure.
in the danger zone. Because, yeah, everyone ought to be fully healed up.
They should be.
So, let's take a look. Especially here, we only have seconds more work, really.
Well, you also need to tap into one of the 2 reservoirs.
True. We could get started with just this.
I guess.
Speaking of getting started, so we'll have, on this side will be the petroleum-related stuff, and on this side will be the Kickstarter for the power.
Sure. Great.
Maybe.
We're going to manually crank for petroleum?
We don't have a good way of cracking it right now, and we need power more than a massive construction project.
That's true.
Like, once we have power, then we can try boiling it. But until we have power, it kind of seems foolish.
Fine. I wonder if they're going to make, like, quick temperature changes a bad thing for dupes, like quick atmospheric pressure changes. So I would believe it.
Is that necessarily bad for you, though?
I guess it may not be just worse for you than just extreme temperatures.
Yeah, I don't think physiologically that makes a lot of sense. Oh, we need more refined metal for smart batteries.
It makes you sad and annoyed.
We should probably pump some of this carbon dioxide in here.
You could open the door again.
I don't want to pump it all in there.
Yeah, okay.
What we should really do is pump all of this out of here, but
we need a place to put the chlorine to do that.
I know. We need plastic is what we need.
Sure, I'll agree with that.
Well, no, because plastic gets us high pressure gas vents.
Yeah, yeah.
And from my testing last night, it seems like they have pimped our high pressure gas vents. No. I didn't see it in the change logs, but
I'm going to see what the
maybe it was just a bug, but I got like 15 kilograms of oxygen per tile because I was pumping the output of my oxygen generator.
This says 20 kilograms per tile. They must have upped it.
I guess they changed it. Maybe it always was 20 kilograms? I could have sworn it was 10.
I'm pretty sure it was 10 because I remember getting to 10 and then them shutting off a few times.
20 is a lot.
20 is way more than 10.
Like I had the output of two electrolyzers going into a sealed room. It was a pretty big sealed room.
Sure.
This is the sealed room that's going to become the
pod?
No, I already have the bedrooms of the pod.
Oh,
this is the back room of the pod
okay.
where we're doing construction on the passageways and and suits and stuff. But so I sealed that in because there were a few germs in there. I left it for like 15 cycles. And I came back and it was almost at 20, and I was like, wow, okay. I'm scared to tap into this. It's going to pop everyone's eardrums in the bedrooms, which is probably bad. All right, this is coming along great. We could probably just leave it alone.
We're back to 100%. On germs, that is.
Okay, this is done. Just need our smart battery up here.
You also need a pipe. Do we build a pipe?
We have a pipe up to here, I believe. I hope we
pipe
do.
And power up to there?
Yeah.
Power too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can see the power right here. You just need to tap into this, so let me put this at like a 6, and then we'll close the door again.
But you want to tap into the...
Oh, right, yeah.
These two pockets of oil on the screen here you may not have noticed, but they're both over pressure. So that means when you tap into one of them, it'll flood the chamber.
We're not going to tap into it. We're going to let it tap into us.
Oh, okay. It's passive tapping?
Yeah. It's the much safer way of doing this. You just dig until it's one tile away, and then it'll take about a cycle for it to dig up the rest of it itself.
Dun, 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 dun.
What did we win? A hot polluted oxygen vent that's going already. Shit.
Whoops. Tell Max to get out of here. Okay, he's going. So that's 2 hot polluted oxygen vents within 20 tiles of each other.
Max, get the fuck out of here. Max has
got severe wounds. I think he'll be fine.
He's not very fine.
She's got him.
Hopefully she can get him out. I guess he'll hit the door now, so that'll help.
He's past the door anyway.
I see that. I think he's gonna be fine. I don't know where.
Either that was him falling and he's dead, or he made it out.
We would have heard the sound if he was dead, so I think he's fine.
Okay, I think he made it out. So make sure he put him in hospital. Give Max hospital. Is he already in hospital? He's already in hospital. Good.
Good. Max, stay in hospital. Mushrooms are happening. Atmosphere.
Oh, it needs carbon dioxide. Shit.
These aren't in carbon dioxide.
They technically are.
Damn it, do we have to grow them down here?
Maybe.
Probably cancel all of these. Do I have to cancel them? Fuck.
Just deconstruct them at this point. Like, are you gonna replant the other shit that won't grow there?
No, you're right. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any for our CO2 trap, then, so. Alright. We need to go down there and
make sure they don't die.
Make sure everyone's gonna be okay.
Max's problem was really he took half of his life and damage from the hot-fluted oxygen event. Because it released hot-fluted oxygen at hundreds of degrees.
So, what are we gonna do about that?
We're gonna put another door in.
And then just pretend like we never accidentally released it.
And solve the problem once and for all. Why isn't...
So the fact that we have two right next to each other...
They're both the same thing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Hot-fluted
oxygen, hot-fluted oxygen.
Okay.
If this wasn't here, it'd be great. Make like a boiling chamber right there.
Well, you could make the boiling chamber slightly higher.
Yeah, I guess.
It's gas. It'll fly. It flies.
That is not an unreachable dig. I saw two people get scalded trying to do it.
It is an unreachable dig because it's so shitty. That one's just going. It doesn't care. It doesn't care that it's blocked.
Yeah, I don't know why it's... I guess because it's not blocked here? Maybe?
It's definitely blocked there. What are you talking about?
No, I mean this tile here.
I think that's...
I know that's just the animation, but maybe it's the fact that there's something in this tile.
I don't know. I don't really understand how they work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the left side is okay, or maybe the right side doesn't release them, but the left side does release them.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. If you know how it works, let us know.
The real question is which tile is the bad one, or good one, you know.
Okay, so no one is ever allowed through there. All right, this is enough.
Okay, it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see this.
You see that it's cracked. It's 3,000 kilograms per tile, so let's just sit here and... My prediction is that it probably gets to the door.
Okay. You want to order the rest of the pipe built? Or should we wait?
I haven't figured out exactly what this is going to look like.
Okay.
I won't... Well, we don't have to watch that. We still
you're
don't have a smart battery. Okay. Right, because we have 50 tojillion kilograms of iron that we need to make, right? Yeah.
You can cancel Did you cancel all that?
No, but we still kind of need that, so we'll just put that on continuous.
We just need to return to space where all the iron is.
We need power so we can go to space.
I know, look, I'm aware of how our problems. I'm aware of the problems they build on each other like a ladder.
See the cracks here? We didn't make those cracks.
No, we did not.
So...
Is it going up in pressure? It just hit 5.
This is what I'm saying. Like you look at the edges and you think it's small, and you'll be like, yeah, that'll be plenty. Like okay. It's 2 kilograms per tile. So
okay, there it goes.
Yeah,
there it goes.
And you see how it's going to slowly rise.
Yeah.
Slowly rise.
Because it's still 3 down in the corner where you're looking.
It's quite viscous. So if we're real unlucky, we might even punch through here.
Just because it's so much pressure?
Yeah.
Okay. It's also melting, or it's also boiling the water, which is interesting and cool.
Is it?
Yeah, that's steam right there. Is that not steam?
Don't think there's steam.
Is that just a lot of...
I think that's just the water effect, that it always has
okay.
a little bit of blue over it.
That's steam.
That's, okay, now there's steam. That is steam. I will give you that is steam. I guess it got over 100 now, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got stuck in here.
Ah, it sucks.
Poor buddy.
They did make a change, they said, where larger amounts of liquid will push smaller amounts of liquid away. So it might be released. It doesn't seem to be rising anymore. No, it is. Okay.
No, it's still rising. This is still over 1,000.
Okay. Ooh.
Like back here.
Yeah.
Still 2.
Got a little way.
Oh, I didn't take into account this, so it'll probably actually get to about here. Which is perfect. That's exactly where we want it.
It's safe. It's not gonna flood through the door if we open it. Yeah.
We're gonna need to open the door. What I didn't want is like oil to up here. That would be bad.
It broke more tiles.
I even broke that one now.
Wow.
This is gonna keep going for like a cycle or two. I'm telling you.
I believe it.
All right. We can leave that alone. It knows what it's doing. So I guess even though we don't have power set up, we could still like start setting some stuff up.
Yeah.
So the first thing we need...
You can also run this without smart battery for a bit.
No, we need a smart battery.
There is an extra smart battery you could disassemble. You're gonna want it back later, but...
I don't want to start taking important parts of part of our base away.
The smart battery which siphons off hydrogen is currently not needed for anything.
Yeah, but then when we need it in the future,
we'll need it.
We'll need it. Yeah, we could. No.
Okay.
Also, if we deconstruct that, that'll just go into the iron and go back into the thousands of kilograms that are currently required. So we're going to continuously do this. Once we actually get real power going, be able to do it better, but we have to live with what we got, okay?
Sure. Fine. Live with our mistakes.
And actually, you know, this thing's going to come on in not too long, so.
15 seconds.
That's not too long. Probably have time to get the whole thing done.
Probably. Should he deconstruct some of that ladder?
The ladder inside?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Doesn't take up too much gas room?
I don't think it really affects the performance.
Okay.
If we were trying to have gas flow like through here, it probably would, but we just want volume so that we can have, so that the thing isn't constantly overpressure.
Yeah.
Because the issue that we were running into is that it was generating more gas than we were using.
And we weren't storing any of the
We weren't storing the overflow, so it was constantly overpressure, so we were wasting gas that it could have produced and could have been powering us right now.
Yeah. Wasting possible gas.
I mean, we could make this twice as big, we could make it 10 times as big, but I think this is a reasonable compromise for getting it done quickly and not taking up too much space.
It's also much easier to expand from here than it was before.
Yeah, exactly. Once we have nice smooth walls and we have a gap between all the slime lung, we can just build a second story and then wait for it to be mostly pumped down and punch a hole through. Although we can't, I mean, maybe we can't actually make this 10 times as big.
10 times as big as like half the map.
Yeah, I mean, we'll run into the other things, but no one really wants to do this, huh?
It's a mucky job. And Travaldo can't do it still.
Yeah, I guess we could let Travaldo back in here. Where did we ban him?
Did you ban him from the last door? Maybe he might. No, Travaldo totally could do this. I guess.
Which door did we ban Travaldo from?
I don't know.
Did it not take? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Travaldo. Default access.
Should we take a new dupe?
Yeah, we should probably.
12 dupes.
We should probably take a new dupe.
We haven't killed a dupe. I guess we killed off one this stream.
We get 2 mouth breathers, so we'll take a meep. Did we not have a meep in the base?
We did not have a meep in the base.
We always need a meep.
Do we have a stinky? I don't think we even have a stinky in the base. Stinky's been a staple for us for many bases. It's possible we killed a stinky, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not sure.
We killed a Travolta already, an Airy, and a Stinky.
We did kill a stinky, yeah. Poor Stinky.
Well, I mean, that kind of is always Stinky's fate. It's either we kill him or he kills us, so.
Did he kill us one time?
The time where we had a Stinky, he almost did.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He did. Stinky had flatulence, which makes natural gas, which, because of our base design, basically destroyed our farm for quite a while.
Almost killed us.
Almost killed us.
He tried.
He tried his best. He then powered the base by himself for a long time. Because we
burned the farts.
We sequestered all of his. I'm sorry, Erdash. I could try to explain it better. He made natural gas from his butt. You know, like he farted, and the farts went into where the farm was, and the plants in the farm didn't like the farts.
They had this icon.
Yeah, and then there was no food.
So we're doing pretty good on the power lines here, I think. Yeah, we're allowed through that door.
There's just no reason to go through that door.
No, there's a wire that's ordered in here. I just wanted to make sure
okay.
they weren't banned from going through it and could never make it. It flips on and off because every time we have iron in the hand, it could go into any one of these places.
I see.
But we're slowly doing it.
Neat.
That'll recover some copper as well, which is good. It means when we have power, we won't burn out power lines.
Yeah.
Which is like an important step, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is a very important step.
Okay, so here's our oil refinery.
Yeah.
Now, do you like plastic? I like plastic.
Everyone likes plastic.
I think we're gonna make a lot of plastic.
Plastic is one of the world's greatest inventions. It's up there with I don't know what other good inventions there are. Space?
Is space an invention, though? I don't really think so.
Galileo Galilei invented space in opposition to the church.
There was not space before then?
No, the church wanted to go with a flat Earth, and Galileo, he
we need plastic for the petroleum generator. All right, well then we'll have to wait on that.
So we definitely need plastic. I didn't realize that it took plastic. Maybe that might be a recent change, actually. I think that's a recent change.
This is stopping, right? Why is it still has so many germs?
Because it's Germany. It's not going down very quickly.
I mean, yeah, but what I was asking is why?
Because it's all pee. That's not Germany at all anymore. That's cool.
It's still got a little.
Oh, okay. Not even. That's like 400 germs.
Yeah, it's barely germy.
It's 180 germs.
You could sleep in here and you'd be fine. Slowly building all the conductive wire. Yeah, we're halfway done. So we should probably get there. I'm going to put the rest of this on a 6, because we actually kind of do want to get it finished
done before
yeah,
it's too late.
Yeah, 13 cycles, so let's just get it done.
There we go. We're doing it now.
Because this way, if we keep everything one tile away from the nearest tile that has germs in it, the germs won't spread through the solids, and then we won't be going up here and disinfecting anything.
Because they don't disinfect slime. Because they're smart enough to not do that.
They only disinfect things that you built.
Yeah, right. We've had a few bases where there was just like one random tile that they would just spend their lives walking back and forth to disinfect.
You can disable it, but you know, it's good to keep things. Why don't we stick a little deoxidizer?
Oh, that must
have up here.
Gotten all the way up here from.
That means we have good oxygen pressure in our base. If the polluted oxygen is gathering at the very top with the hydrogen,
it does. Yeah,
it's a real good sign. But let's clean that up. All right.
How much polluted oxygen will we get out of those 2 oxygen vents? Is it a meaningful amount, or is it a very small amount?
290 grams a second, 430. That's.
I mean, combined together, that's 600 and something.
Yeah, that's a dupe. If it was continuous, that would be. Dupe takes 6 kilograms of oxygen a day, so that would be 2 or 3 dupes worth.
Okay, cool.
If it was continuous,
which
it's not continuous.
Yes.
So it's probably 1 or 2 dupes worth of oxygen. And it's polluted and 500 degrees.
I know. They're minor.
Which, now that it's just going wild here, I wonder what all this is gonna melt.
It's cooling off pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's very hot here just generally. It's not a cold place. What is that green thing down there?
Here? That's meat.
Oh, okay.
Another cold biome up here. Go that way.
We actually should go to that.
Eventually.
I know we have a lot of water now, but I'm sure we'll want more water later.
We will start investigating that sometime around when this thing goes dormant. Is what I would say.
It's coming up on us. 16 cycles.
Okay, that's actually sometime when the water level gets down to maybe here.
Okay. We can only investigate that when it's a critical situation. We can't just casually get more water.
Look at what's on the stack right now. Where is water?
Power is way high on the stack.
Yeah.
Compared to water, that's true.
You cannot turn water directly into power.
Not even if you shake it real hard?
I don't know how to build a paint shaker. And oxygen not included. Okay, so just tentatively then, we're going to have power that goes like this, pops up here into a battery, comes across here, and then also down here.
What does this thing make as a byproduct?
It farts off like natural gas and steam and shit.
Okay.
That's why we have the door on the top.
Yeah.
Also CO2, but I don't know what we're going to do about that.
I suspect, and this is not a great solution, I suspect you're just going to vent it nearly into this room.
I actually want this to go here into the input. Into this input.
Yes.
And then out of this output.
Yes.
Go down here. And we're also going to save some space to branch off there for our future petroleum generator. Hypothermia? Hypothermia up here?
I think they're running through a cold biome. It's still pretty cold.
Yeah, but you're like the 400th dupe to run through that cold biome, and no one's had hypothermia before.
They're bad at being warm? I don't know. They're incompetent at being warm?
Yeah, that adds up. What else do we need? We need... I know.
Is that a tank there? Is that where you're
this?
putting? Yes.
Yeah, because other things, we're going to have a natural gas generator here and a petroleum generator, and those both generate water of one form or another.
So does that.
So does what?
So does the
plastic generator?
Yes.
No, it generates steam.
Oh,
That's
okay.
different.
Okay, fine.
And we want it to be in its own juices.
That is the grossest way of putting that, but I guess it's accurate.
Yeah, no, it functions best when it marinates in its own juices. Mushroom farm's coming along.
Yeah.
This is also, 500 degrees.
Yes, we have a lot of 500 degree sources of...
No, it's just like, we could build like a mushroom farm around that, and that would, no, That would be bad. Uh-oh. The ground melted out from under this one.
I kind of wish there was like super high plants and stuff, like super high temperature plants and stuff. Yeah.
What do I win?
You win on whatever you want to win. I don't know.
Win the good estimation award?
Yes. Congratulations. You're good at estimating things.
Punch them rocks. 450. All right.
Nearly done. Nearly there.
Come on, just get those last couple of tiles here.
They still have a lot of stuff.
I know.
She's horribly injured. That is Lyra.
Severe wounds. All right, Lyra, the chef.
Go get yourself.
You're getting sentenced to some bed rest. We'll go through, maybe at the end of the stream and double check.
I'm starting to think that maybe we should just have too many med beds also.
Oh, and just assign everyone at once?
Yeah.
That sounds like it would hamper productivity in the base.
Would it, though? If they were actually healed and moving quickly? Rather than just, like, zombie walking across the base?
You raise a point.
Also, like, living standards and, like, such. You said you didn't want to torture the dupes.
You want to specifically torture the dupes.
Specifically, just general torture is fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're not doing it intentionally to torture them.
So you're saying gross negligence is fine, active is bad.
That is my understanding, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, up to 9 kilograms here. It's surprisingly cool. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know where all the temperature is going. Into the oil?
Into the rocks, into space. I don't know.
Just raising the ambient temperature a few degrees at a time, perhaps?
I guess. Oxygen's not that conductive, I don't think. Alright, is this done yet? Come on, 2 more tiles. 2 more. You can do the 2 more tiles. I believe in you, dupes. Then we can just lock this door and no one ever goes in here. Here, sweep that up.
That's asking a lot.
Yeah, but I'll just ask for them to sweep some of it, and then we'll lock it and cancel everything.
What are those fruits?
We got thimbleweed seeds.
Oh, thimbleweed. Okay.
I think that's all we got. Other than that, it's just gold and slime.
The gold might be nice.
I would like the gold. That's why I'm asking for it to be swept up here. Oh, speaking of which, this is an idea I came up with yesterday. Store your metal next to the metal refiner.
Oh, clever.
Saves on trips. No one's real into doing that piping. Okay.
It's probably on a 5, right?
Yeah. Get the lower half of it done at least.
Is the door still locked?
This one? No.
Okay.
Because all you can do is go to this door, which is definitely locked.
I just want to make sure we can build that one.
Oh, actually, this is not completely sealed.
That's a different source.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Well, whatever. It's going to be sealed now. Yeah, that's why I kept mousing over here and noticing that it's not that hot, because this is what's being...
It's still relatively not that hot.
It's relatively not that hot, and it's relatively high pressure, and hopefully this thing will just go over pressure before it...
Is it dormant or over pressure?
It's idle right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's built the thing. So actually, I do want that disabled until we can put a smart battery on it.
They really need to be able to... They need to add, like, geyser upgrades. It'd be so cool.
What kind of geyser upgrades?
You know, less dormancy, more possibly...
Oh, you want to be able to, like, frack your geyser?
Yeah, I want to frack.
All right.
I really want to frack things. In fact, I think fracking with all of the fun that comes along with fracking would be really good in this game, wouldn't it? If you pour shit down your geyser and then worse stuff comes out.
A different geyser like erupts on the other side of the map with something worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or earthquakes.
All right, you heard us, Clay. We want to do fracking.
What would earthquakes be like? Don't put earthquakes in this game, Clay, please. That was a joke, and I was lying. I don't want to act. I don't want to.
Looks like we got most of the good stuff. We don't really need these.
I don't think they have anywhere to go.
Yeah, but we're not gonna really grow thimble reeds. So, boom. This is now done.
We might want thimble reeds, but
if we want to do like massive suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's
sure. So that's a future.
That's a very future problem. I know it's fruitless to mop it up, but
you want a clean base.
Especially right here where like you take one step and you're freezing and then another step and your feet are boiling. That just sounds unpleasant to me.
Might be like not down a mine shaft, but it might be relaxing if you like went to a spa and you like
oh yeah, no, if you're
like
paying for that service, but not if you're trying to do construction. We're in the black on iron finally. Power, smart battery.
We're gonna have so much iron when we can return to space. So much. Should we build those closer together in theory?
I might want to put another battery there.
Okay.
And I also have a whole bunch of automation that's going to go into this system in a minute.
Okay.
Because, so the way this works is this thing farts off natural gas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to run a mini pump. It's going to pump the natural gas. And then we're going to put it into a natural gas generator that's going to be over here. And then we only want to run the coal generator when we can't run the natural gas generator.
Okay, okay.
I should have built this whole thing differently, but I built it like this, and we're stuck with it now.
Cool. As long as we're stuck with it.
Or we can tear it down. I don't know. I was sort of basing this on something I did the other day, and sort of basing it on what would make more sense here. Mm-hmm. And so I think we got the worst of both worlds.
Great. It's good having the worst of both worlds.
Should be colder in here.
You're sending so much heat in. Like, what is the temperature of the hydrogen that comes into there?
Good questions. Like 30 degrees probably? How do I see that? So, it's only 18 degrees.
It's only 18 degrees? It's bringing 30 degrees out.
Right, because we're automatically venting it at 18 degrees.
Ah. Well,
we're trying to get it down to 18 degrees.
You could raise that. Because it's nowhere near 18 degrees.
Let's set it to 30 and see what happens.
You'll get the hydrogen to 30 degrees.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
That also should cool. Maybe this will work better now, actually, because it'll cool the top down more.
I'm gonna say 25 degrees.
Okay.
I think 30 was maybe a little bit too much, but we'll. And that gets it cold again.
Yeah. Is minus 27 is not cold enough for you?
So we're coming in at 32, and now we're leaving at 28.
Maybe this is actually working.
That's working a lot better now. Cool.
I guess we were probably not leaving the hydrogen in there for long enough.
You gotta tune your PID cooling loops, no matter what you're doing. So get that last little bit dug out. That's going nicely. All right. Re-enable this building.
Now it just needs a coal delivery. No, it's pipes.
These are, oh, right, just no power.
You also need a carbon dioxide out, I think, on that.
No, no.
You sure?
That would be a third pipe. Does not take a third pipe.
Oh, okay.
I believe it just farts off the carbon dioxide and
maybe it doesn't
natural gas.
Make any carbon
No, it makes carbon dioxide. Just a little bit. The pressure and gas mix in here is going to be delicious.
It's one way of putting it. Poor guy.
Poor little guy.
Thought he would float. I guess he is floating.
He's floating. He's just didn't float the right direction. And I think he's kind of stuck now. All right, time for that to be a 7 if you don't want to build it. Oh, and actually, this should be a mesh tile right there.
The bottom of this is also going to be pretty. I guess it's mostly going to be water.
Also, we can't just do this. We need filters on here, so let's do that right now.
Right, because of the water. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, yeah, this is going to be all oil in here, so it'll be fine.
It's going to be all oil for quite a while. You need to get it down to that level. Yeah, but that's still, you need to get it down to that level.
I just want to put the filter in right now, because that'll... We will thank ourselves later for having the filter in.
Yeah, no, it's much better that we filter it now rather than we come back and go, wait, why is this whole system broken?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little awkward, perhaps.
And of course, I deconstructed the wrong piece of pipe, whatever.
You don't really need to deconstruct all that, or any of that.
Yeah, I do.
You bridge out. Don't you just bridge over for the...
You can't put a bridge on top of this.
Oh.
I guess we didn't actually get any oil in here yet.
Yet. You're very much about to.
So, in that case, why don't we just empty the pipe right here? Well, I guess we... Looks like we're spilling, but I don't see it spilling.
Oh, we should get that wart seed, shouldn't we?
Probably.
Why haven't we got that wart seed?
For reasons? I don't know.
Sure. Okay.
Probably ended up, like, melted into something or something. I don't know. All right. So... oh, that... It didn't flow through.
It's got nowhere to go.
Empty all these pipes. Yeah, but sometimes it does. I don't know.
Sure, it does sometimes.
Popped eardrums? Oh, wow. This is high pressure in here. That's not good, actually. That's bad.
That is insanely high pressure down there.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, so now we're going to deconstruct these pipes. Because we need to have this come out here. And that's going to go like that. And then like that. And then like this. And we're going to filter out crude oil.
And we need to get that power.
And then we're going to need to pump everything out of here and put it somewhere.
We have nowhere to put it.
Well, now that we can, once we have plastic, which we're going to have very soon, we can do 20 kilograms per tile of gas storage, which cuts down the size of tanks we need by a lot.
True, true.
Like, CO2 storage is going to be a pain, but we can also maybe go hunting for slicksters soon and start slicking it up.
That would be nice.
Maybe do a big slime mining mission? I don't know.
Okay.
So one of these is going to be refined metal, and one of them is going to be iron. And let's drop that off of being on continuous. I think we've got enough for a little while. Oh, this needs a CO2 output. just because we already have so much gas in here, I'm gonna vent it right here.
Okay, sure. Why not?
There's also too much gas here, but
Yep.
let's vent it out of here at least, right?
Sure.
There's
why
no
not?
good.
Okay.
There's no good reason to vent it in here. Maybe there is. I don't know.
I don't think there's a major difference at this point.
Look, I'm making this all up as I go along, okay? I actually know what I'm doing here.
What if we made those this elixir farm?
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably could do that.
I guess they could become transformers and batteries and whatever also, but...
I was kind of thinking we'd probably put the main petroleum generation up here.
Oh.
But you could maybe put that around a elixir. Also, like, we need to just dig up this line pretty soon, so... Once we have power, we put suits here, maybe we have some oxygen generation here. Maybe we have like 17 different things on these particular 3 floors. What do you think about that?
At the same time?
Same time, yeah.
Cool, cool. Seems like a good plan.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to hurry up and build the last of this. So we can get it running here. Alright.
This
Plastic
is
time.
boil itself?
In the cold biome, soaking in its own juices, it shouldn't.
Okay.
We'll see how hot it gets.
These things get very hot.
They get very hot if you keep them in an atmosphere of carbon dioxide in an already hot place. But I think right now, the temperature minus 0.3 degrees.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. It's in a nice little puddle of water here. And water's negative 3.5, so just leave this running for a little while and we'll end up with a ton of plastic.
It might flood pretty quick. Actually, I don't know.
No, it's going to flood down here.
Most of the water turned into snow.
It's going to turn into snow. Also, like, it's a mix of clean and polluted water, so it looks like way more water than is actually there.
Right.
Alright, so how much longer? 6 cycles till that turns on. Well, that'll be great.
Right, but you need to come down here and turn the knob, though. It's kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, we have a little bit of storage in the pipe, so it'll be
Is the pipe
fine.
flowing? Did we connect it all correctly?
Everything's connected. Yeah,
You sure?
We already
You
made.
sure?
We already made plastic.
Did you rebuild the pipe before the connect? You did not. Okay. Right here, that one. That piece.
Oh, that part of the pipe. That is probably an important part of the pipe, maybe.
You showed this for a second. I was like, wait, there's no crude oil backing up. That might be a problem.
Yeah, you're right. That is why it's not running. Okay.
Wait, the reservoir we
100
have.
degree crude oil. Jeez. Yeah, we're not going to need to tap into one of these things for a while. Come on. There you go. Looks like it's working to me.
Yeah.
And we should probably put this thing on like 7. And we need to turn this to about 20%. Pick up iron, all right. Now we mine out some diamonds while we're down here.
Because there's no real use for diamonds?
Temp shift plates.
When have we ever made temperature plates that like actually work? We've built a lot of temperature plates over the streams, but they always seem to like not do what we want them to. Although I guess we do what we want them to do is usually magically solve all our temperature problems, which is what was he doing?
Did we melt a pipe?
Maybe.
That can't be right.
I don't know.
Here, let's
Ban them.
yeah, let's stop people from going through that door for a while.
So we got plastic. Got a bunch of plastic.
No, we only have 150 kilograms of plastic.
Still.
No, and I said we're gonna have tons of plastic. I meant we need tons of plastic.
Okay.
As in
literal
multiple
tons of plastic. Gotcha.
Well, for one thing, I want to replace all of our vents with good vents. Mm-hmm. I want to replace all of our beds with comfy beds, probably.
Doesn't that require a whole redesign of every bedroom, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll we could tear down this and... No, we'd tear down everything right here.
Okay.
And build that into a bedroom pod of my design. I think that would be perfect size.
With your with oxygen and stuff. Yeah.
And we could move these bedrooms over here while we're doing construction. Mm-hmm. It would be perfect. So let's look at everyone's vitals and see who's got the lowest health. Joshua, you won a free trip to the hospital.
What you've always wanted.
So I think everything's going all right. The power's gonna be on pretty soon. We've got auxiliary power working.
Mm-hmm. It is nice in this game that they don't slowly accumulate, scars and broken bones and such like they do in RimWorld.
Occasionally have an amputation.
The amputation, I feel like amputations are fine because
it's gonna be a lot of digging all this.
It's all water too.
Wow. All right.
But in RimWorld, amputations are fine. It's not that hard to find a random arm somewhere. It's the scratch scars that slowly impede everyone's ability to function. And eye damage. Eye damage is the other bad one.
You need your settlers to have both eyes functioning all the time?
Yes.
That sounds ridiculous to me.
I've lost a lot of lungs this playthrough. 3 or 4 lungs.
You know what? I don't know that these are doing that much for us. I know we needed them. I don't think we still need them.
Okay. So what's the water at? Okay, we probably don't need them.
The water, it's even coming in at 30 degrees. Fine, we'll go.
You don't need all 3.
We'll go somewhere else and find some more resources because I want to get this built so that we can, because we have more.
We have 2 more seats.
We never buried poor.
No, we buried.
Oh, we never got their fucking atmosuit back though.
No, we never got their atmosuit back.
Stupid dudes.
We buried them. Buried them right good.
Are there more?
No. You have used a lot. You could go explore for that other cold biome if you want to find more. The one that's over here.
That's there. Right here, apparently. Well, we need some more abyssalate, right?
Always. More hypothermia? Jeez.
Take a tunnel straight through.
Okay. I wonder if everyone working on the machine is getting hypothermia.
It doesn't look like that much like a cold biome, but it must be. Or maybe it's another thing.
A cold vent. That could be good.
Yeah, maybe we want to have a vent right here so that the dupes are not standing in water. They stand right there. That's why they're getting hypothermia. They're standing in a puddle of
really cold polluted water.
The water's not actually that cold.
13 degrees? Isn't that pretty cold?
That shouldn't give them hypothermia. Is this
melting? Yes.
It's made of copper. Why did we make this out of copper?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Should we just let it break and then deconstruct it?
No, dupes are going to go down here and try and fix it.
They can't. The door's locked.
Right. This is bad.
It's not good. I'll grant you that.
Very bad.
I don't know what the solution is.
To not have done that in the first place?
Cool. Yeah.
So let's do that.
Okay. Do you have the time machine, or do I have the time machine?
I left my time machine in my other pants, I think.
This is quite a mess.
Yeah, no, it's flooding everywhere. It's about to shut off, so...
In 9 cycles.
We're gonna be saved by the bell on that one. This is what, 4 cycles? Man.
You just have to, down there, you just have to choose, like, do you want gristleberries or do you want weasels? Also, like, why haven't the 2 seeds from this biome down here been delivered?
That's a good question.
One?
Because they can't get to here. Because
right.
It's
behind the thing.
behind the suits. Well, we can go ahead and why don't we just put a storage compactor like right here for seeds?
Sure.
We might have one, but we might not. That's never going to be a vacuum.
It gets it down pretty close. I don't know why the internet lied to us about those.
That's another cold biome.
Might be the same cold biome.
That's too close to the edge of the map to bother with, though. This one kind of is. But...
What if it's all of the tile? That's one, for sure.
Yeah, you gotta go through a lot of germs for that one, though. So we're gonna leave that alone for now, maybe.
It's also right there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big one.
Going through here seems...
foolhardy?
Ill-advised.
Especially if you want to dig right past that geyser.
Yeah, activating the second one definitely will improve the situation.
Definitely improve the situation. Let's see, we're up to nearly a ton. We're 2 productions short of a ton, I think.
Yeah, we'll just go until that burns out, I guess. Man, if we had power, we could, like, be doing thermo tuning and stuff, but I don't know what we want to do here.
I thought you were trying to make power.
Ideally, I'd like to make power. No, that's... How much water is here? No, okay, good.
I think most of the water is actually freezing, and then...
That's exactly what I want to have happen. Yeah, we might as well do some actual power generation over here. So, we're going to get a petroleum generator and put it right there. Maybe we'll do a line of these, probably not. Start with one.
We're going to plan on doing a line for it and then not commit. It's usually how we do it.
No, I'm gonna plan on doing vertical stack probably, but we could extend horizontally as well if we feel like it. So what do we have here? We're gonna have the heavy wire. It's right here into our transformer. Oh no, we also need a smart battery. Try that again.
Isn't the generator in the right spot?
Generator was in the right spot, but the wires weren't. I want the wire to come out here, then go up like that. Because then we have connects to the smart battery, and then it also connects to the power transformer.
And then you need another battery and more power cable.
I'm gonna do some conductive wire. Because we rigged a bunch of stuff up here with conductive wire. Remember?
Right.
Not quite enough of it.
Not nearly enough, as it turns out.
A few little random pieces, apparently.
Yep.
Alright, we do have the exosuit forge turned off. Oh, whatever.
No, it has no power.
It's disconnected from the power.
It is?
I believe so.
I thought it was on the circuit that's got the fancy wire.
Now we're building all of this out of gold, but that's probably what we want to do.
It's less likely to melt.
Yeah, that's why it's probably what we want to do.
Who gets the job of putting that pump back?
A gold pump in? We may put a pump in, like, up here.
Okay.
Because it's 100 degrees. Maybe we'll put, like, one suit station right here. I don't know.
Give the one guy who can get the suit a job to go.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do something. So why are we not gristling berries over here?
Because we ran out for a long time. That's why. What are you
Still
looking
a
at?
surprising amount of meal waste.
Because no one's gonna eat it first. If you open your fridge and you see a mushroom, a fried mushroom, and a gristleberry, and then some lice loaf, you're never gonna touch.
Yeah,
the lice
you're
loaf.
not going to start with the lice loaf. I understand. So it's probably about time that we set up the auxiliary power in here. Actually,
Okay. Cool.
do we want to do that? I don't know.
And we should have a ton any second. No, ton of plastic. No, not quite. Okay.
Did I not connect the automation wire?
Nope.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you built it and then canceled it and forgot to put it back. That's what happened.
Right. Oh, and then we still need a pump, or a pipe.
Yeah. Cool.
Send half of it to plastic and half of it to power.
Yeah. Looks good.
Especially because we're not actually going to be running anything off of this, at least initially.
Literally nothing. Correct. The natural gas is about to turn back on, too. It's like, yeah, two cycles.
2.5 cycles. That means this is about to turn off.
That's still got a
It's got 8 cycles, 7 cycles, yeah.
Yeah, we can
Can't
get all
really do
this.
anything with this room.
We really can't, because you can't destroy anything in there, and there's not much room to build because of all that stuff.
That's not much iron.
That's a lot more.
That's a little bit more.
The massive quantities of iron are buried. That's where
True. We're gonna have to go through and dig some stuff up, I guess.
Yes, we are.
Oh, these are all the Weezeworts we need.
Yeah, they are.
All right. We just. Oh, that's awkward.
It's fine. They'll be in suits.
True.
How's it working? How's it looking?
That's what I wanted to see here. No, not working great.
That's working way better than it was before. 31? Way better than 38.
Well, when we get the Wheezy Freeze Mark II up, then maybe we'll actually get things cold enough.
I think this one's the Wheezy Freeze, and that one's the Weezer Freezer.
It's still the Weezer Freezer Mark II, though.
Yeah. Are we just going to cool off water more with the Weezer Freezer Mark II?
I think we'll cool water, and we'll probably also try and liquefy some chlorine. Just so we can, like, store this.
Sure. Store it.
I guess we could vent it to space if you'd rather do that.
We can store it.
Venting it to space requires, like, some logistics, though, I think.
It definitely does.
Fine, I'll build a roof.
Is everything melting? Is that why you're building a roof?
No, because we can't reach the pipe.
Oh.
But also, yes.
The bottom of that biome is going to be a tank.
This right here?
No, down there.
This?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even more than it is right now. We're adding water constantly.
We're mostly just melting this, but yes. We're not actually producing an appreciable amount of water. This emits like grams per second.
Doesn't the petroleum generator make a little bit too?
No. I do not believe so. It might, but I don't believe so. Alright, let's see. What would we want? I mean, this is stupid, but what if we just powered the farm initially here?
Okay.
Like, let's,
Oh, just the farm.
just so we get, like, one circuit at a time here. I'm gonna conductivize all the wire for the new power. Oh.
We've run out already.
Well, that was some brain genius right there. What?
I don't know. Conductive wire is expensive. We just don't have much iron right now.
Well, we're about to be able to go to space. Any moment, we'll be able to go to space.
In a cycle. Any moment.
Yeah, any moment in like 10 minutes, but that's not the point.
Are we gonna have enough water to last the winter? The water winter?
Oh yeah, 100%. We've been using water and it's going up.
That doesn't mean that's enough
for
the 60 cycles.
I think there's a high chance that this is enough. If we start running low on water, we can recycle our bathroom again, which we're not doing anymore.
Right.
I don't even know why exactly the sieve is doing.
The sieve should be working.
Yeah, but I don't understand what it's doing exactly. Right, because we're only getting rid of half of our... Why don't we bust this pipe?
Okay, bust the pipe.
There's no reason to be recycling half of our sewer water. If we need to, we can always use this water. But until then, I think it's fine. Had to get it right when there was poo in the water, huh?
Of course they did. Of course they did. He probably sat there. He waited until he heard the sloshing, and then it was like, now.
Timed it precisely. All right, back to continuous iron production. At least the mushrooms are on our side.
The mushrooms are friends. Mushrooms are the best food. I think I've decided that even though they're low quality and you need slime...
Where did all this polluted oxygen come from?
The polluted water.
Yes. It's an awful lot of polluted oxygen there.
But no one's breathing it. It doesn't get into the base. It just sits there.
0.9 cycles. I guess we've got some repairing to do.
Not much, thankfully. We're gonna repair space.
We're gonna dig up some space, I think. We'll have to repair all this and figure out where this water goes.
I think the answer is wherever it wants to.
I'm also thinking we should probably formalize this as a tank here.
Okay. It'll be a tank. Maybe we're gonna walk around the tank.
Just so we don't have to, like, go underwater to get to space twice.
Fine. It's a decontamination system. It gets all the space germs off you.
No, that's what this tank is, the decontamination system. This is polluted water. We don't want to decontaminate polluted water. That doesn't make any sense.
In this game, germs fight germs. We know that. So.
Oh, yeah, milligrams.
Wow.
Looking good so far. Maybe not. I thought I put that on continuous. Guess I did not.
You did not.
50 kilograms in the hole on iron. That's not too bad.
Really, compared to how we started this stream, it's not bad at all.
Well, someone peed in the hospital.
Or that's more from the pipe. It's probably more from the pipe.
What's happening here?
The wire is broken for some reason?
Just over 1,000 watts or something stupid like that. Yeah, we are. Shit.
That's bad. It's real bad.
Well, we're gonna have to space up the wires, I guess.
We gotta go to space again. We gotta return to space.
You want to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll go to space?
Sure. Let's take a quick space break.
Yeah, 66 seconds on this, so...
We'll be back.
Don't go away, we'll be right back. And we're back! And so is the natural gas!
Look at it go.
Look at that natural gas.
Oh, it's gonna be a while till we... Oh, I guess it isn't. Okay.
We're just gonna take small sips.
Till it builds up. It's gotta push the hydrogen up, right?
We don't have much hydrogen in here.
I know,
so
it's gonna make room eventually.
Yeah.
That was the full eruption. Cool.
But, you know, that's gonna get down here, it'll charge the batteries, and it'll be good.
And then we can go to space and go near space.
There we go.
Great.
Pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna need to do something down here.
About the gases.
And in terms of gases, yeah.
And it's pretty colors. It's a light
I told
show.
you. Told you that's why we put the door here.
I didn't realize just how just lackadaisical we were going to be about all that.
Got a little bit of iron, so I would like to actually start using this power that we've set up here.
Do you want to perhaps tell them to dig out the ladder to space as a starting move?
I think that'll probably be one of the first things we do, yes.
Still unreachable. Guess we don't have much power yet.
These require a fair bit of power.
Yeah.
Also, they're disconnected from the power system, I think, right now.
Oh yeah, they are. Okay.
Because we have that running here.
Mm-hmm.
So what we actually want to do is run this up here, jump over like that.
Okay.
So might as well keep this on here for now.
Sure, until we have
It's just filling up the mushroom pit with CO2, which is kind of what we want to do.
Yeah. Right? Obviously, it's what we want.
The mushroom pit is not overflowing with CO2, so it's fine.
Okay. The mushrooms don't actually use CO2 at all, right? They only just like being near it.
They just like the way it smells, I think. Yeah. So, yes, we are now allowed to go to space. There's quite a bit to do in space. Turns out. Hello, space. Space is happy to see us.
Yeah, space is...
So this appears to be a new bug that happens not just in space.
Oh.
I've had that happen in the center of my base.
Okay, okay.
Not sure why.
Boom. Space is rather assertive, and I'm still a little slightly worried the space will come find us.
Oh, we need to have, let's just put a floor.
Oh yeah, that's why they went around, because it's the only way to get there.
I don't know why they need to get
Where is he going? Oh, he's getting
really
algae.
needs some algae.
Yeah.
That particular piece of algae was essential to the plan somehow.
Should we nullify the therms?
We can't.
Because it's flooded.
It's flooded.
Right.
We could do something, but also remember that our time in space is limited. Actually, it looks like we're catching up here. So.
We're pretty caught up, it looks like.
maybe our time in space isn't that limited. Oh, that is hot water for being so... Well, no, that's cold. That's hot.
Isn't it?
Space
It's
is
a vacuum.
confusing.
It's a vacuum. The water's not going to change temperatures very quickly because there's
It's
nowhere.
actually not that vacuum
Is
here.
it really not that vacuum here? Okay.
We got a lot of little traces of gas hanging around. Here, not that. What we need is to somehow divert all the water this way. I don't know how to do that.
You can put a door in, I guess. That would work.
I also found 2 thermal nullifiers in one tiny
Wow.
ice biome at home.
That's cool. That's cool. Sounds like you got a good seed at home.
I got a ludicrous seed. Like, I discovered a cool steam vent, and I was like, oh man, not another cool steam vent. What am I gonna do with that?
Really? You've got nothing to do with a cool steam vent? Really? Really? Really?
I have 2 that I'm not using.
You should be,
I
you
have
should be
2
using them.
No, 2 that have over 5 kilograms per second, and they're active over half of the time.
You gotta use all parts of the steam geyser. You gotta live...
I want to come up with a way of boiling it, but I have nothing that's that hot. I'm thinking...
That's your only thing left to do with it, is boil it?
I could make more air out of it. I mean, that's going to be a thing, but that's just... I can't make that much oxygen.
You could make it, you could put it in you could make an oxygen room and just keep a lot of oxygen in a room for a rainy day.
I've done that. I told you about that. I have a giant
right.
room with 20 kilograms of oxygen in it by accident. I'm generating enough oxygen that even though I was sequestering all of the oxygen in my base, I still didn't run out of oxygen during that time.
You make lavish farms, right? You could do that now.
I might have to farm like sleet wheat just to prove how rich I am.
I think it's not even just, I think you're gonna farm all of the things, not just sleet wheat.
You guys don't want to build anything, do you?
But we know this is a thing. They don't build unless you force them.
We're gonna need a rail shipping iron. Why? What are you doing? You don't need the algae.
But that might be the only source of algae at this point.
But we have... Oh, not a whole lot of algae. Okay. Well, sure. If we need algae this bad, let's...
Are the suits getting oxygen still? Are those connected?
It would be strange if we had disconnected them, yeah.
Would it be? I don't know. Seems like a thing we might have done.
Here's some algae. Need algae? Come get it here.
Oh, that's how we found this geyser. We dug over here for the algae. Where'd the geyser go?
Which geyser?
The one that was nearby. Is it lower?
You mean the one that's all the way
Oh,
down
the
here?
one that's over here, yeah.
That is not how we found it.
Okay.
That's vacuum. All right. That's the spot we can store some CO2 in.
One way of looking at it. I don't think the CO2 is going to make it all the way up here, though.
I guess we mostly have chlorine here.
This is pretty high level.
I'm just saying that's not like lung cancer. We can dig into that and it'll be fine. We probably should just wean ourselves off of algae. But
Wait, go back up. No, we knew about the geyser. Yeah, okay, good. Making sure.
Which
I just registered
the one that we dug out?
I registered the neutronium without realizing registering it was dug out somehow. I don't know.
Well, I guess it hasn't melted yet. It's cooling down.
Cooling down slightly, so maybe it won't melt completely. Just most of the way. The wire, on the other hand.
Yeah, I guess that's all wire, right?
Yeah.
I know what I had half of this on heavy watt wire, and I had a transformer. That's what I did.
Ah.
Well, we're just gonna. I want to get space metal.
Tell them to actually dig it out.
Yeah. Speaking of
things you want
things I want done, yeah.
Wait, can we go back up to space for a second? 1 second. Look at here. Look at this room right here. This room, that room.
This? What about it?
It's a weird room.
It's got 16 kilograms of steam in it.
Yeah, it's a little weird, that's all.
Does it have a weird temperature?
Yeah.
Sure hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Space is hot.
I don't want to mess with that.
Suns are hot, I guess, right? We're learning here today that the sun is warm.
That may be how this works.
Stars produce heat.
We need to extend this out.
You might want to tell them to dig up that bit too.
Well, we can get underneath. So
I guess that's true.
I have everything at a 7. Maybe that's my problem.
No, I don't think so. I think it's fine.
No, it's the children who are wrong.
Yes. But I really want to watch that episode of The Simpsons just because I've seen that meme too many times now, and I don't know which one it is.
You don't remember the episode?
I could probably figure it out.
That is
Skinner is one of the best Simpsons characters by far, I think.
Is that the one where he has a secret identity? I think it is. I think it actually is that episode, which is weird that it's such a beloved quote because that is, I think, probably the worst episode of The Simpsons.
Really? Huh. That's a big claim.
The worst episode of The Simpsons prior to season, prior to when Maude dies.
Oh, okay. That's the line in the sand.
That is when even I consider The Simpsons to have jumped the shark. Just hanging out. Can you not get back down the ladder?
That would be very bad.
Oh. No, you cannot get back. Good.
Oops.
Good.
Build that out of space rock, maybe, even.
Can I build that out of Mafic rock? I don't think I can.
What is Mafic rock for, then?
Oh, okay, you can. For taking up space? I don't know.
Space rock.
What's anything for?
She's bright and cheerful. Should we build the whole ladder out of Mafic rock? Would that make sense? There's going to be a lot of it up here.
Apparently it doesn't matter that the ladder's broken, so...
Oh, right. Okay, like pipes don't matter?
Like pipes didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
They do now.
Yeah, true.
We'll build future ladders out of Mafic rock. How's that?
That's a good idea. Oof. Space is here.
Space is happening.
I know you said, and it feels like the meteor showers, like there are big gaps between them, but man, they show up a lot at the same time somehow.
Yep. We should farm in space.
Farm in space?
Build like like windows and like a greenhouse in space.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
It's free light.
It is free light. It's true. What is happening?
Space.
Space is happening.
We're boiling some water due to the low pressure, I believe.
Wait, I thought that didn't work.
I can't think of any other reason why 21 degree water would be boiling.
Is it because it's 200 degrees right there?
Did we get a direct meteor hit? Is that what happened?
Definitely. That's why there's a pile of meteor. Are those give up that much heat? Because that is pretty ridiculous if that is the case.
That's awesome.
I have a secondary suggestion for what to do with space.
Okay, we're overflowing here. I'm gonna need you guys to dig this up.
Space is how we crack oil.
Do you want to send oil to space and have asteroids hit it?
Yeah.
I had a different idea of what we could do with cracking oil.
Okay. What's your reasonable suggestion that doesn't involve space?
Well, I mean, for one thing, you've got the petroleum generator, which honestly works all right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're allowed to go in here. Why are we not putting more of these works?
Are we allowed to go in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a game element that we have not played with at all yet.
Which is what?
The glass forge.
Right, the glass forge.
Glass is hot when you forge it.
Right, and you need to cool it down.
Yeah, so we could do two things. We could, one, just drip it into a pool of oil and see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to go well. The other thing we could potentially try is build basically a radiator, so that it would radiate through a pool of oil and slowly heat it more than, overheating one particular tile of it.
Okay.
I don't know how well that would work.
I mean, the problem I see immediately is that you would break all the pipes.
Only if you make it so it cools down too much so the glass solidifies in the pipe.
Glass solidifies at a pretty high temperature, I believe. I mean,
yeah, but it also comes out at a very high temperature.
It's true. It does come out
like these would probably be insulated pipes that you're using as a radiator, because the glass is like 1,500 degrees and you only need to get it up to 400.
It's going to come out at over 1,000, 1,400.
Yeah, almost 1,500.
Yeah.
And then just click on molten glass there. And it freezes at 1,100.
Yeah.
So you can put 400 degrees into the oil and keep the glass liquid.
Sure.
And that's not how temperature works, but that's,
It's a video game.
No, the game simulates temperature fairly accurately within some parameters.
Okay.
Why are we not doing any of the...
Glass vapor sounds real bad. Just as a concept, I don't want to experience glass vapor.
Don't breathe that!
Is that like... Would you end up with lots of little particles of glass in you? I mean, first it would be little particles of molten glass.
The worst issue would be, the third-degree burns on the inside of your lungs.
Sure. But if we could...
Ignoring that, what would the next thing that kills you be?
What would the next thing that kills you be? Because like swallowing small bits of glass
I think
is real bad,
that's basically acute silicosis. Silicosis is basically the same kind of thing as like mesothelioma, which is what you get from breathing in asbestos dust.
Yeah.
But breathing in any
tiny particles in your lungs.
Yeah, concrete dust is not a whole lot better, or ceramic dust, or I don't know if there's one specifically for glass dust, because glass doesn't really make a lot of dust.
It can, and
you can, but glass dust is not nearly as common a thing as cement dust or metal dust.
True. I do know about this stuff because it's one of the things when you're doing sculpture, they drill into you. You got to wear a mask when you're sanding the thing.
Yeah,
you can't
wear
breathe.
your personal protection. Do not breathe.
Or wet the thing also, because that helps.
Yeah, PPE is always good though. I've been watching European maker YouTubers.
Okay, cool.
And oh boy, do they take personal protection equipment way more seriously than Americans do.
Because America doesn't take it very seriously.
No, I know, but it's like crazy to me to see someone who has a home shop.
Does that need to be way bigger, actually? Kind of does, doesn't it?
It couldn't hurt to make it 10 times bigger.
Or we could just make another tank, I guess, and move it. But
yeah, we could pump from one into the other. Maybe that's not a bad idea, actually. Pull another tank here, have a high-pressure vent into it as the overflow. I don't know. But yeah,
something to consider, because, we want this to last while it's offline.
But this guy, it's his personal shop. It's a, pretty big shop.
Sure.
He's a YouTuber with a million subs.
He's got a lot of cool machines.
A whole warehouse. But this guy's got a full Darth Vader helmet for grinding. It's a helmet that goes over your face, seals under here.
Seals?
Has a backpack that has the filters in it.
Okay, I like it.
And it's not even that expensive. You can't get it in the United States, but if you could get it, it wouldn't be that expensive.
You can't get it in the United States.
No.
That's how seriously the United States takes safety. This product is not even available.
I'm sure there's something like it, but I looked at what the brand, because you could see the brand name on the side of his helmet or whatever. And so, of course, I looked it up.
Wow.
And it was cheap, but not available in the US.
America kind of sucks.
On the good side of things that you can only do in America, I was watching I fell down a YouTube hole last night.
Sure, that's fine.
So I started watching maker videos, and then I got into lockpicking videos, because that's always a fun diversion. I don't know if you're a fan of lockpicking or not.
Not really. I have seen some good and interesting lockpicking videos. I saw a cool video where a guy got one of a fancy tech lock and showed that it's a terrible lock that also has technology.
The fingerprint one with the screws on the side? That's where I started.
Okay.
So that was a video by the lockpicking lawyer. And now he does two things. He does several things. One of them is like lock reviews like that one.
Yeah.
Another thing that he does is he's got something called a ramset gun. Now, a ramset gun, you can Google this.
I'm going to.
Ramset is one word, gun, separate word. So the first thing you'll find is like a Home Depot link. You can buy this for $100. Ramset, the Home Depot. That's exactly the gun that he has.
I'll just post this in chat so everyone gets an idea of what the hell this is.
So this is a .22 rifle, except it's a .22 caliber rifle that's designed for firing nails into concrete.
Damn.
And
is it air?
No, it's a .22 caliber.
It's a .22 caliber gun.
It fires blanks.
Okay.
Gunpowder blanks that you load into the plastic chamber there. And then
here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
On the page, they're breech loading the gun.
You'll see someone load it. Now, you're meant to put a nail in the barrel like that. But you don't have to put a nail in the barrel like that, because inside the barrel, there's a captive hammer, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, it's used for, putting studs on concrete walls. You can, or metal studs into, wood.
It'll push stuff into other stuff real hard.
This is a very light duty one.
Oh,
they make versions of these that take like shotgun slugs.
Wow.
And can fire like a railroad tie through steel.
Yes. Yeah.
But this is for like putting up decks and utility boxes. So there's a hammer. It fires a hammer. The hammer.
So what you're saying is, if I just point this at you without a nail in the front, it does nothing because it makes a loud noise and
it tops out about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like basically the same as the cow gun.
Right. Okay. Possibly a little less dangerous, but only possible.
I would not want to put that up against something that I do not want to be in pieces.
Right.
So anyway, he shoots locks with this thing.
Okay. That's sure, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
if a lock beats that, it's gonna be hard to break with human hands.
He's found so far one lock that does not smash into tiny pieces with like one hit. It's a lock the size of your fist.
Okay, yeah.
The thing must weigh like 10, 15 pounds because it's like literally the size of your hand.
Locks.
And he shot it like 12 times and did actually get into it.
Okay.
But he had to like mount it at funny angles, and he, first he tried shooting it with just a hammer, then he tried shooting nails into it, but then he actually nailed it further shut. So I watched like 10 of those videos. It was
cool.
It's pretty good. I recommend it if you like guns not being used for violence and smashing things.
Lockpicking videos have convinced me that locks, like a whole lot of security, relies on just
locks are entirely security theater.
Yeah, security theater is weird, but it makes sense also.
Locks keep honest people honest. That's basically the definition of a lock.
They also keep dishonest. They also make dishonest people prey on other people.
How do you mean? What are you?
If my thing is locked down and somebody else's isn't.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, I mean that's just you don't have to outrun the
right. You don't have to outrun the criminal. You just have to outrun the next guy.
Yeah, exactly. These guys don't want to build anything.
Can they get to that stuff properly?
Yeah, they can. They can get.
Oh yeah, there's a ladder and stuff. Okay. When have they ever wanted to build anything? What? Wait, you can do that?
You shouldn't be able to. You did it twice.
Because that's advanced building tactics right there. If we can actually just.
All right. Here. How about an 8?
Space is an 8. I do want to return to space.
Well, I want to return to space. I want to get this built, and then we can start shipping metal.
Shipping metal, yeah. Without dupes.
Well, right now they're shipping it up here.
Those idiots. Mm-hmm. Those idiots. We do need to get.
Why don't we make this one like an 8?
Sure.
Because this should be the one storing the.
We do need to get the grabby arms down here built.
We have grabby arms built.
Oh, they're built. Okay, they're built. Good.
We need power.
Yeah, we need a lot of things.
Here, now that we have like 7 tons of iron, apparently. We don't really need that anymore.
Nope. It's not.
Don't really need that anymore.
Not currently. We'll want that.
I'm just. I want to.
Mm-hmm. You're snipping.
I want to get rid of this.
Mm-hmm. The right side stuff?
Yeah. And then rewire as much of this as I can with good wire.
It is critical that that is connected again.
What do you mean?
The grills. The grills need to be on. The grills.
We would like the grills to be on.
Okay. I would word it a little bit more strongly personally, but you know.
We could definitely survive for a couple of cycles without grills.
That's true. We don't want to survive several cycles without grills.
We have 170,000 food, so we're fine. Okay. We may have to eat some of the meal lice, because you can't eat the gristleberries, although they're almost all not growing, so it kind of doesn't matter.
We have a smattering of bristleberry.
Why are the carbon skimmers not plugged in?
Because that's weird over there. That's weird. I don't know what that's about.
Can you think of any reason why we would have turned this completely off? Because I sure as hell can't.
No, that's way weirder than that's a bug is what happened over there. It's definitely a bug.
Let's skim some carbon here.
Like how did it was branching twice to nothing. That's not how it's supposed to be.
I'm not a doctor, all right?
We have so many empty floors. So many empty floors.
This was our science. This was our science floor. I don't even know what was here.
That was a meal ice floor at one point.
Man, it's hot in here.
Make a lot of power, build coolers? I don't know.
All right, 3 more wheezes for Wheezy Freeze Part 2.
Wheezy Freezer 2. The wheezing.
More wheeze and more freeze.
That's the subtitle to the movie.
Okay. I don't know how these things work. Get in here and give me some iron.
Oh, speaking of media, have you gone and watched any more of the Westworld? Is it good?
I have not started at all on season 2 yet.
Not started at all.
I keep working, and Westworld is like a show that I want to pay attention to.
Right, it's got a lot of stuff going on. Things are happening.
And
all the time.
I know I kind of want to rewatch the first season probably, and then I'm going to want to watch the second season, and then probably the first season, and then the second season again.
I can see that.
And that sounds like a big time commitment.
It is.
I heard a lot of people didn't like it.
I heard it got better towards the end.
I think I'd probably enjoy it still, but okay.
Fix the ladder.
We fixed. That's not.
It's not important.
It's not iron. It's also not this. It's also not. The wire can't be. I guess it must be the pipe. I don't know.
I think it's the pipe. It's definitely the pipe. It's cold up there. Is the problem... Can we put a storage container that will accept a Weezewort seed in the base? Because I have a suspicion...
We have one.
We do?
This should be accepting all seeds.
Then why won't they move the seed there?
I don't know.
They did.
They moved that
the
one.
Seed. Okay. Not that one. That one replanted itself.
Wow.
What?
5 kilograms of polluted oxygen over here?
Mm-hmm.
This is getting down.
Did? Why is it not running right now? It's the...
Because no one's running it? Everything's fine. This is a long enough pipe that can keep going forever, so.
It's about to be backed up.
How are we on 3 tons of plastic? All right.
You said you wanted tons.
Mm-hmm.
You got tons.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we want to try and get like a bedroom pod in here. It would require moving a lot of stuff, but it could be done.
You could also you could make a temporary bedroom and then make your bedroom.
Yeah, we know that's what we'd have to move these beds down here, and this is kind of in the way. So I don't know.
I don't really understand how the bedroom pod works exactly. So,
basically, you have 3 fancy beds.
Okay.
And I put statues between them.
Sure.
Because then that gives you enough room to put 3 groups of 4 mess tables, which is 12 mess tables in the same space with statues between them. And it's basically enough. We're not having problems really with stress, but it'll drive stress down 50% a day almost.
Okay, cool.
During sleep. It's kind of ludicrous. And we're up to, we need to be using more
you can build another generator.
Well, we don't exactly need to right now.
You could put more things on the lower wire? I don't know. What would
Okay, how much do transit tubes actually? They require 50 per tile. So we're nowhere close to being able to transit tube to space.
Yeah, we're close. We put all our plastic towards it.
Oh, we got one more.
Great.
Come on, people. Uproot these.
Can they get to that one? I don't think they can get to that one.
This one?
No.
This one?
That one. Because of all the melting.
Yeah, I guess not anymore.
Maybe you can, actually. I think you can.
Oh, goodbye, Steam. You know what we should do? We should
Man, the surface
steel has yet to be discovered. We certainly know. Oh, right, we can't go to research because we've done all the research, I hope?
We did all the research. To get steel, we need to make carbon, right? Or
we need metal. We need a lot of things. We should probably make steel and glass.
Sure.
I think
seems
that's
like a good thing to do.
I think that's our next plan. So we'll want like a hot zone in here, maybe, or do we want to do it?
Shouldn't we do it either down there, near this stuff?
We can't do it in here.
I'm not saying
too much going on.
I'm saying up here, like near this stuff, or near the other power generation.
So wouldn't that be like digging out the slime pile?
It's not up there though. It's like that part.
Why would you want to do it down here?
Because why would you want to do it up there?
Because we already have a start of a hole here. It's close to the base. Why would we want to do it down here?
Because it's close to power generation, so you can run heavy wire to your production ship.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily need heavy wire. We can't do it here because we have the carbon dioxide vent.
We can do it on the other side.
We need to.
I guess it's slimy, but so is the other place.
But then it's right underneath the farm.
Okay. Well, then how about next to the other power generation area? Is that a bad place? Over.
This is where our base is.
On the left side of that, obviously.
This is where we have drip.
Okay.
We already have this going over the edge. So we'd have to put a wall here, and then that's not a whole lot of space for an industrial area that we're going to have people operating in.
We're going to have people operating in it?
I believe you need to operate the...
Oh.
We also need to have a big tank.
Right.
Or possibly 2 tanks. Oh! Check that out!
Right,
we were going
right in line.
We thought this was a cold biome, and it might be.
I know it's definitely not. It's definitely not a cold biome.
I don't think this is a cold biome. Oh no, we have ice here. This is a cold biome.
That's the weirdest cold biome I've ever seen. It's entirely in a room.
It's entirely a room and a volcano.
It's entirely a room and a volcano. Cool, we'll take it.
Well, this just changed all my plans. Because now we need to see what is. Right?
Yeah, we definitely want to know what it is. You have to put like, yeah. What?
It's a 3x2.
Oh, a 3x2.
So it's probably a volcano. Let's go ahead and slap down a door.
Safety door.
Safety door.
Could be that metal volcano that could be useful.
So we're gonna want to have a tank. Let's call it like here-ish.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't broken into the germs yet.
We just spawned most of these germs also, so it's less germy than some areas.
Oh, apparently you can get into this room easily. That's good to know. At least from that side. It's probably not going to be helpful to us.
I don't know actually if we can get into that room.
We don't need any space on the other side of this wall, right?
No.
Keep the walkway functioning for now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a good heat blocker too.
These are complaining for atmosphere.
Yeah, because they're on the the layer of bad shit.
Yeah, badness.
The layer of chlorine and natural gas. It's possible there's a thermal nullifier there.
That's what I'm looking at, yeah. I can't tell if there is or not, but...
Wait, there may not be enough room. It's hard to know.
Well, we'll get a few more tiles over and then we'll be able to see. I'm going to say this is all high priority here. I guess we won't extend this ladder all the way up.
Do we have enough diggers and stuff like that? Or do they all...
No, we have no one on mining anymore.
Should we get a new dupe? Just force them to mine?
Until we kill them by accident?
Yes. I mean, that was the implication. I just didn't want to say it out loud in case they were listening.
They're not listening. We haven't printed them yet.
Right.
Rowan can go there.
Would you pirate a person?
Bubbles, can you jump up here? No.
I think Bubbles needs to be a gopher to do that. Why isn't Harold building all our mechatronics for us? What is Harold doing?
We don't have much mechatronics to be built.
We have a lot of rails that want to be built.
Yeah, but that's not mechatronics.
It is. When we tried to build the rails, it was mad at us that we didn't have a mechatronics engineer.
Oh, you... Not mine, huh?
Come on, Travaldo. Wait, he can mine.
Oh, you can't... I was looking for the full miner, not the apprentice miner. Duh. I say it's likely that there's a thermal nullifier around
somewhere
here.
in this screen.
I'm not sure if it would be... Oh, no, that's a different room. Maybe it would be down here?
It might be down there. That looks a little awkward if it's there.
Got a morb, so this is going to be filled with water in the bottom.
I mean, that's always the case? That's always the way it is?
I think it's the only time I've seen it that way.
Okay.
That's an awkward double wall.
That tile exists so that room is the right
I know,
size.
it's got good reasons for being there, but...
Very functional.
Are we going to space yet? Have we explored space?
We've returned to space. Temporarily. It's hard to get to most space right now because space is
I'm going to just build some tiles right here, and I know they'll get destroyed, but let's build metamorphic rock. Just so we can get here and continue, like, digging up good stuff.
Should we make space flat to, like, collect the iron that's at the top of these pillars?
That is a very large task.
Okay.
But yes.
Because currently you're just, like, mining under space. But, I don't know.
Mining tunnels is going to be easier than mining all the way up.
Okay. It's true. It is.
We can start with tunnels, and once we have, like, a...
Oh, no. Look at our water seal. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
We had contemplated the possibility of this, but I did not think it would happen so quickly.
The eventuality is it's coming. It's now here.
Say these are like an 8. And then we have to have a pump here, I guess. And pump it here?
It seems like a weird place to put it, but all right. Okay.
This is nice and warm water as well, so...
I can't believe it's all the way down here already. I mean, technically, you could just shove it in that pipe.
Can I, though?
Yeah.
Is that gonna work?
Liquid
hydrosense.
Hydrosense.
Well, sometimes I forget the name of the thing that I'm looking for. We will have this powered, yes, by these. Say that this is all pretty high priority.
Yeah, flooding, because once that floods, it just floods the whole base.
Well, we can stick an extra tile there, buy us a few more minutes.
Huh. I like the
Oh, that's a gas vent that's flooded, right?
I don't think that gas vent was...
No, it's not doing anything, but I couldn't tell what it was, initially.
You could do cool things with, like, building a tank. I don't know why you would do this. Building a tank that had doors on the bottom, so then when it hits a certain level, you just flush the thing.
We've done that.
We did?
Remember the water features that we put into people's bedrooms?
Oh, right, yes, okay. The water features.
I'm still not entirely sure why we did that, but we did it.
For convenience, I think it was mostly. It was genius base planning is really like what got us there, because we built a water tank that was then going to overflow and there was a bedroom between there was a bedroom between two water tanks, really, and we wanted to move the water from one to the other, and so we decided gravity was the best way.
So this is moving slowly because we have to get into the suits.
Are we keeping slightly under? We're probably not, right?
Under this being overpressure? I don't believe so. Don't think we are that lucky.
You don't want that door.
Why not?
Because that door lets gas through?
Oh, yeah, that's the wrong door. I thought you were saying I don't want a door there.
Ah, no, I was saying you don't want that door. That door is the
that
wrong
door specifically.
Yes. I mean, I guess you could put a screen door on your gas sequester chamber, but it seems a little strange.
I think, honestly, we'll just connect these instead of pumping from one to the other. Or do we want to pump from one to the other?
The reason to pump from one to the other is...
we could have higher pressure.
Yeah. Which I think is a good idea.
But then we also need to have a pump in this so we can pump it back out again, which makes everything a lot more complicated.
Yes. Yes.
I guess we could do it the manual way of just like having a switch here and you come up when this one goes dormant, you throw the switch and put it into reserve mode.
That sounds better. I like that idea.
There's still a lot of automation stuff.
Yeah. Then you could even have...
This is 100% going to be enough. We have 50 cycles, and it was above here. We've gotten it down to 2 in like 10 cycles.
And there's also still the thermal nullifiers flooded.
And, you know, this is flooded.
Yeah, but that isn't actually from the other thing.
No, I know. It's from all of this, which is melting and giving us bonus water.
Because space keeps hitting it, and it's getting hot because space hit it.
So what I'm saying is in long term,
right.
that maybe is not a perfect solution, but certainly for the next... Jeez. I don't even know where all that...
That was mostly ice in there. There was like... The thermal nullifier was completely buried.
And so this was like up to here.
Yes,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. There was there was a roof on that room.
That's why we have so little gas in here, I suppose.
The other reason we have so little gas is because it was...
It's escaping to space, I know, but I don't want to think about that.
Does this need to be this big? It's a little big.
Look, you want to make sure we have enough gas, right?
I do.
Well, we're
gonna have enough gas.
We're gonna have enough gas. Let's make that look nicer. Yep.
Cool.
Dig that all out. Oh, we do need a ladder here.
What if we had a second pump in there rather than, or is that too much? That's probably too much.
Second pump in here?
I was just thinking like you have a second pump in there that activates when it's over 2 kilograms, and then it siphons it off into the...
Yeah, but then you still need a pump in this room
you do.
to get it back out again.
Yeah, you do.
You just have this pump run more continuously. You don't need a second pump.
That's true.
What is the second pump for?
For cool.
For cool using too much pumpness?
Yeah.
Is that a cool thing, though?
I don't make the rules for what's cool. I just follow
what the cool
them.
kids are doing?
Yep, cool. That is...
All right, so what... Carbon dioxide geyser.
Click on it. That's a very cold carbon dioxide geyser right there. Unfortunately, carbon dioxide is a pretty poor thermal...
Huh!
But...
That's another new one, I think.
But you know what we could do with this?
What is going on? Oh, that's
a back way in, I think.
The side of a desk.
We could. It's in the perfect location for this. If we got this cold carbon dioxide, pump it through the base, and then send it up to space, and it'll take not a lot of heat, but a little heat with it. Maybe?
Yeah, that's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
I think they're trapped. These people are trapped. We need to save them.
Damn it.
How does this keep happening?
I did that on purpose, probably.
They don't have any of the right materials?
No.
Can we build a gold ladder or something?
I don't think so.
No, but they got rock here. What is this rock?
Oh, and so I put this as mafic. That's definitely the wrong kind. It should be igneous rock.
Sedimentary. It should be sedimentary.
Someone coming to do this?
No, just do this. Like, they only need to really build one tile of the ladder anyway. There we go.
Yep, gotta make sure you take that slime with you.
Hey, it's useful. It's good.
We have more slime than we'll ever need, I think.
Yeah, but he's on the way, right? It shows they weren't in that much danger. That's what I'm going to claim.
So this is not...
it's not working?
Not working. Oh, it's disabled by the... Right.
Yeah, now it should go. There it goes.
I still don't think it's going to work, because I think...
That has priority?
I believe so.
Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a problem, that's for sure.
Yep.
It's very much about to flood.
Yeah. And what do you want me to do about it?
I don't know.
I guess we pour it in here.
You could get rid of the bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We drip it in here.
No, I'm just saying you could, instead of bridging it into that pipe, you can just pump it into that pipe.
That would work worse.
Really?
Pretty sure. You can see, but I don't think that'll work. Actually, we could just dig into here.
It's true, you could just do that. There's a reason you didn't.
The volcano?
The volcano. Yes, I'm just.
Yeah, but if we had cool water down here, we can open up the volcano and get rock.
Rock? Do you really want rock?
I don't know. Don't we? Do we not have enough rock?
We have plenty of rock.
We have enough rocks?
We have a lot of rocks.
Is the whole asteroid made out of rock?
It is mostly rock. It's not entirely rock.
Deconstruct the damn pipe. Somebody! 10 to 9. Darwin, you gonna do it?
The suits are in a bad order. They're in a real bad order.
How do you mean?
I mean, what I mean is that the suits are on the furthest out pipes, which are the last ones where oxygen goes to.
There are suits here.
There are?
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be a suit registered to every single space, except maybe not this suit, because no one will take it back. Ah, nice. Weird. Ooh, we're cold in here.
It's not even full of hydrogen yet, either.
Anyone want to build?
They had to like come from inside the base to build
Maybe.
that pipe.
But do you want to like build it? Maybe.
But please build it.
Okay, so it is time to set this up for production. So we're gonna have a mini gas pump into a high pressure vent. High pressure. Put the high pressure vent over here.
Is a higher pressure better? Yes, right?
I think squeezing as much hydrogen in here as possible. We cool it all down.
Yeah. You want all the hydrogen. You want all the atoms. You want the atoms to kiss.
We want as much cold in there as possible. So
all the atoms must touch as much as possible. They must rub each other down.
Not doing an awful lot of digging over here.
Oh wow! We're about to have another
sealed back in, aren't we?
We're about to have another place where space gets in. If you look over here, at the top of that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's. I think that's cracking because things have hit it.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that space is coming. Space is coming.
And I guess we also have to squeeze a radiator in here somehow. Oh, can I put the pump on its side, I wonder?
I don't think you can, right? I thought that wasn't a thing.
I think the small ones, it is a thing. That's why they're mini. See?
Ah.
And then we can have a much better radiator system, maybe.
I think you should put the input on that side too.
Yeah, no, the output will probably come out like right here. So that will be. Actually, it'll come out on this side, so that'll work out fine. No, we'll come out on that side. Whatever.
There's multiple ways to build it.
Should be able to dig that all out, I think.
You can get power up there too.
Yeah, we got power like right here though, so it's no big deal. So this is on that circuit. What is the power use here? 500 watts. So yeah, that's fine.
Especially with the mini pump. You could just bridge it across. No, I guess that didn't work actually.
I want to keep the abyssalite there, so we're gonna just go in. Because we'll need to have more power for other things.
Yeah, I know. There's a whole sensor array and shit. It's not quite cold enough.
Just not cold
Just on the edge of being frozen. Or being liquid, rather.
Oh, we got blocked off here. Let's fix that.
Good thing no one died to that.
We would have been alerted if someone was at risk of death, I think.
We would have been, but like that seems like a very dangerous scenario.
I don't feel like this is a big enough pool to have boiling, like metal and boiling glass drip into.
Okay.
Do you think this is enough water? This would be enough water? We want like...
I thought we wanted oil, but I don't know. I don't know what the thing looks like.
How I don't know what it... I'm inventing this as we go along.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a big enough tank if we're going to be dripping 1500 degree glass?
I don't think it needs to be much bigger. I mean, I think it could be slightly longer and maybe a tile deeper.
Wider? I want it deeper, I think. Frankie! Oh, crap. Frankie got stuck on the wrong side of this. Here,
Yeah, do that.
let's do a little red alerting.
It's the only way to get Frankie out.
Oh, we got like 3 people stuck back here.
Yeah, good thing we did that, yeah.
Alright.
Stupid sand.
Stupid sand. This building does not look very entombed or like it's missing a foundation to me.
What are you talking about? There's no floor there. I don't see a floor there.
The old invisible floor. Oh, I guess this is slowly pumping down.
No, I think that's the old illusionary floor, or it's definitely a visible floor.
And is this contrivance set up for
It
pumping
is.
hydrogen?
You just need to connect the pipe.
I know. I need to look at where it goes. So
Yeah,
that's,
you're just there. This is the...
if we just tap off of here.
You do want to wait until you're done pumping, though.
I know. I'm just trying to get this in here and also taking into account that we need to have space for multiple gas pipes to come in and out of this area.
You'll probably end up deconstructing this one eventually.
Possibly. It depends on how much...
True.
Oh, no, that shouldn't be granite. That should be something better. This is about to start dripping in here as well.
Everything's melting. Oh, geez.
Our platforms already got beat up. Damn it, space.
Space is a harsh mistress, I guess.
Wow, this was the gap that you thought was going to open up, and now it's covered up again.
Very closed. Space changes like a lot between every time we look back at it. It changes an awful lot. Like, we were set to dig up there at one point somehow, and now you can't even get there.
We're getting back there. Digging up a lot of regolith. I don't know what we're going to do with it all.
I assume we're going to build things up there, temporary structures that will be bombarded to death. Is there any way to, like, make... Like in Minecraft, if you put a torch under sand and make it drop, it turns into a block? Is there any way to do that in this game?
No. I was thinking it would be fun to have block dispensers in this game, though. Speaking of Minecraft mechanics.
It would be fun to have block dispensers. I'm just imagining if you built a blast door, then you could like dump it all. If you could dump it all into Minecraft torches, you could then dump it down, and then collect the iron, and then close the blast doors. But I guess it doesn't work.
I don't believe that's how this game works, unfortunately.
I guess you'd have to like heat up the rock until it melted or something stupid, which is definitely not a good way to collect iron.
Something like that, yeah. Wow, we have a lot of food.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of beds, so I guess we can get another dupe.
We had a lot of dupes at one point, and now we don't.
You look alright.
They seem fine.
Ashcan, welcome to the team. You want to be a general engineer? I'm not going to say no to that. I will not stand in the way of your dreams. Where did this water come from?
There.
Oh. Hello.
It happened. I guess my pipe suggestion didn't help at all.
It's at least going slowly. But now we've got... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. This should at least be able to be mopped up, mostly.
Mostly, yeah. We have a lot of water here. A lot of water.
Well, shit.
You could put another... No, you can't. Never mind. There's no place to put another tile down to make the water stay in.
Not really, no. I mean, we could dig this...
I guess.
One further.
I guess you can.
I'm just gonna depend on, getting it all done here. So, I don't think there's anything we need to do here.
I mean,
yeah, that's gonna be active.
Unless you want to build that a proper tank or something else, but our tank is fine, I think. So
this is a perfectly good tank. It's already cold. The walls are cold already. If we built our own tank, they wouldn't be.
Right.
I want to build this, but
that's a separate issue.
Yeah. Because right now there's no way to get over here. Not that we ever need to, but
oh yeah, because
I sealed this in because I'm worried that this is going to melt and start venting everything.
It's definitely going to melt.
But proven by the fact that it has already melted, yes. That's a new rock in the way.
Yeah, I kind of also wish you could leave permanent dig orders now, just so you could, re-dig everything out.
You could also, reach space from a second point, maybe.
We could if we want to. Where else would you like to achieve space from?
I'm just thinking for completeness sake, I don't know. What metal did we even use?
Gold amalgam?
Okay. That's kind of a waste of gold, but it'll work great.
We got a lot of gold. We currently have the most gold available.
Alright, well that'll work great then. That's fine. Damn it, water.
Damn it, water.
Oh, we're gonna have this thing done pretty quickly. Yeah. Can we build this at a higher priority, maybe? Idle? Alright, so we need some more things for them to... Jeez, we got water all down here?
I mean, it's all the way... It's
I guess that is
I see there's,
where it would
there's stuff on the middle.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, back there again somehow. I don't know where did all the natural gas go?
It's down further, I guess.
Where?
It's right there.
It can't all be just in this tile.
Well, it can't rise above the oxygen, so...
Weird.
Either that or it's in the farm, I guess, is the other place it could be. But it doesn't really look like it.
No, these are all halted for body temperature, mostly.
There is a little bit of natural gas in there.
Damn, are you eating our mealwoods? I guess good that someone is, but...
Otherwise, they'd go to waste.
Okay, now we can dig this all the way out. I think this is a perfectly fine size. And then once we get the floor in, why don't we just do polluted water?
Sure.
To start with, we can always pump it out and do something else.
Yeah, if we turn it into steam, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's fine.
This is going to be just a tank, and we can go, if we get rocks and stuff in, we can dig them out. It's not going to be super high temperature, hopefully. It'll be high temperature, but only when we're using it.
Yeah.
We're going to be using it as coolant and stuff, so it'll be fine. And no one wanted to dig.
It's a 5.
I know, but there were people idle in our base. You can get to this.
Right. Yeah, we got that freezing carbon dioxide. That's kind of cool.
We'll do something with freezing carbon dioxide pretty soon, I think. Or maybe tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. But we'll do something with that. No one wants to build this. This is also in our base. What are you guys doing idle?
That could help with Wheezy Freezy, couldn't it?
What's that?
I guess it's carbon dioxide, so it's not as good as hydrogen, but...
You can get carbon dioxide cold.
I mean, as an alternate Wheezy Freezy source. I guess there's no Wheezy.
Oh, you just want to build a box around it? You won't,
Stay cold.
It'll go over pressure.
You'll have to, like, vent it out.
I think we're melting this chlorine. Or boiling this chlorine. We have an awful lot more chlorine than we did moments ago, don't we?
Yeah. Also, I think chlorine is ending up here for some reason that I don't quite understand.
I have to pump it in. Almost done. We gotta maybe make a tool to get the plastic from down here to where we want it.
Isn't that tool dupe backs?
No, I mean like automation. We could have grabby arms and take it right here. Why don't we do that?
Sure.
Shipping. So loader is what we need, right?
Yeah, but you should just put that as high as possible. Like, you know, you do next to the...
Well, I want the arms.
Yeah, so I put the arm in first, so you can see where it can reach to. Oh, okay.
They can reach anywhere I want.
Okay.
I can't block this door, so it either has to go here, here, or somewhere over here.
I will put it over there. I think it goes right there.
Fine.
And you don't technically need anything else because you could just let them pick it up from there.
All right, this is gonna drive these wires even further over voltage.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well, we've already like busted the pipe down here, so it's fine.
No, that's the wire.
Yeah, I mean the wire for the pump.
Yeah.
The pump, not pipe. Oh, I already plugged it in, so it's fine. Cool.
It's fine for some definitions of fine, especially the ones that mean not fine. It's full of polluted oxygen that's rather warm.
I kind of want to run in here and put a deodorizer in here.
Why?
Because then we'd have fresh oxygen.
We got a lot of fresh oxygen right here from the algae things.
Yeah, but we're low on algae. Like, I think we may even be out of algae. What is that? Organic? Yeah, we're very low on algae.
But what really we should do down there is set up oxygen production at suits. More than...
Am I building everything out of gold again?
Probably.
Right, because that's all we have. Oh, we have actually the most copper now. That's funny.
You can build it out of refined iron, if you can.
No, I don't believe you can.
Wait, so what happens when you run out of unrefined metal? You just lose? The game's over, basically?
You dig up everything that you built out of things that you could build with refined metal. And you use that.
Okay.
Does no one want to do any of this? Guys. You lazy fucking dupes.
I haven't even touched that.
It's now a 7. And the rest of this is now a 6. So is this wall.
Are there still idle dupes?
Not at the moment. Great, now we have chlorine in here.
That's fine. We're gonna...
What? Thanks, Windows. Oh. Is there like 4 more friggin' wires?
No, I think there's more. Maybe not. Maybe only 4.
I think it's just these 3 here.
Hopefully.
This is starting to catch up, maybe? And I am wondering where the hell these suits...
It's possible they're always... No, those are empty, I think.
Just kidding. Well, I mean...
Not entirely.
I think those were where the dupes that are going are, but they're idle an awful lot, so...
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
I sure hope that suit isn't trapped there forever now.
I think it is. Mop that up.
I want that suit back. I can see it right there. It's at the top right of the screen. I want that suit back.
So we have some nice cold granite in here as well. I guess that's fine.
I think it's fine. It is just chilly in there.
That's the idea. Taking their sweet time with these rails, too.
It's quite the environment.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Sure it's not. Okay, the tank's done.
Let's grab Rowan. You want to go there, but actually, you want to go here. Told you there'd be water.
Yep, you were great. There's
and a nullifier.
And another secret.
Might as well.
You have to dig over there. You can't just go there.
Well, Rowan, you want to dig through some ice, buddy?
Not really. He's not into it.
Ooh, glossy Drecklet egg.
Oh, nice. Still have no idea how to farm Drecklets, but that's all.
I mean, I have the basic idea of what you need to do. I just don't know how to, turn that into a plan.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably consider messing with that at some point, although we don't really need the food right now. But the free plastic
more about like the plastic than the food.
You also get free reeds for the regular ones.
Oh, right. That could be good. That seems like a better way to get reeds than farming reeds.
Kinda. Yes, there's nothing past here.
I think the cold biome extends for 2 tiles on the edge of the map down.
Oh yeah,
there's
probably
another
goes up or
cold
down.
biome down there. I think there. It seems like there is anyway.
Goes somewhere.
Is this?
It might continue.
Yeah, I think it's that one. That's what I think it is.
I guess we're slowly building things here.
Slowly.
Don't know what I'm looking for, but
You're looking for whatever you want to find.
yeah. You never know when you might find random things.
We've got a lot of geysers. They're not all useful. They're mostly not useful, in fact, one could argue. But we do have several of them.
And we got to break into here at some point. Yep, this is doing the oxygen thing. Remember, it had almost no oxygen, and the water level was about here.
Yep.
And now we're 6 kilograms of oxygen, and you can tell it's not emitting steam because there's no steam around here,
out.
and there's no water dripping down.
Well, it's a free source of oxygen, I guess. It's better than hydrogen, that's for sure.
Yes, no, when our water vent was making hydrogen, that was...
Instead of water.
That was one of the worst things that has ever happened to anyone, I think.
Can you put a sweep order in that suit? Would that help?
Oh.
Put a sweep order on the other suit.
Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck. I built a liquid.
Oh, no. Damn it.
Well, it's okay, because we haven't started putting hydrogen in here yet.
Yeah, it's still annoying.
There'll be room for that to trip down, I think.
Yeah. What are they all doing up in space?
I don't fucking know. They're
slippery iron up
all
there.
of our iron over here, I
think. They're creating work for themselves because they have to take the. It's an employment scheme.
I don't think we're going to be able to mine space very easily here.
Space is very active and angry.
It does seem like space is real mad at us.
At least space can't destroy that tile, which is nice.
I'm going to try and get the, bunker science up soon.
Figure out how bunkers work. Well, that's what we're building the tank over there for, right? So we can pour steel into it.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, actually, so we can use... We're going to pour... We're going to pour glass into it and use the liquid as a coolant for making steel, I think. But Basically that, yes. Cool. It's getting cold in here.
That's what you want. You want it to be minus 50 degrees in there.
Why is this not working better?
Because
water is 30 degrees, coming out of 25. Okay, it may be working.
I think it's working perfectly. Isn't that exactly what you have it set to, basically? You have it set to 25.
Yeah.
So
should we set it down to 18?
If you want to try to make it hit 18, then you might have to do that.
Because now this is getting to like negative 40.
I know, I can see that.
Negative 40s, that's spicy. That means this thing might actually work.
What do you want it to do?
Freeze the shit out of everything?
Okay.
I don't know specifically what I want it to freeze the shit out of, but...
Sure, but...
Oh, you know what else I want to do before we go too far? And then I also want to make sure...
Right, this thing only works because Weezeworts are magic.
Yes, Weezeworts are magic.
I was like, where does the temperature go? Wait, oh yeah, Weezeworts are magic.
It goes into the Weezewort. So because it's going to be hard to deconstruct that... yeah, whatever.
I think it's fine.
We have the iron to burn now, so.
In theory.
Picking up those free Maffic rocks that fell from space.
It's really important. I gotta get these Maffic rocks back to base. My boss said I gotta fill up the storage containers, so I'm gonna fill it up with Maffic rocks. Is it just like because we have something?
We need to dig this.
We have many gophers. Is that the problem?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a nice pool of water down there.
I wonder if there's anything fun in this one.
There could easily be. There could easily be like 2 or 3 more geysers on this map. Easily.
Oh yeah, no, there definitely are.
Not quite broken.
I'm surprised it's held on this long, really, honestly. I'm surprised that we've held on this long, also.
Yeah. We had some close calls this base. This base is it's humming along pretty well now, though.
And now the pump is operating. Well, it's a low power pump, so.
I really thought the no power at the beginning of this day was going to be worse than it turned out to be.
It just gave us time to focus on other things.
Do we want to create a to-do list for tomorrow so we remember what the hell's going on?
Do you know what the hell was going on?
We got the glass stuff. I'm just going to say glass stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to have forging going on here. We should probably think about using a nullifier. This one looks good. I'm also real curious as to... there's nothing in here, but... Get some more Weezeworts.
Nullification.
We're going to have our Weezer freezer up and running.
Sure.
And we can use that to in-chill things.
We also have the geyser, which we could use to...
Oh, right, yeah, we have the CO2 geyser. We need to figure out what to do with cold CO2, but we could probably
come
up with something.
CO2.
And then the other thing I want to do is I want to get everyone into nice bedrooms.
So to get nice bedrooms, is there anything in particular we need to do?
We need to get the plastic up into our base. That's really the main thing. Because the nice beds are just made out of plastic. Oh, and we want the secondary expansion chamber for natural gas. And we also probably want to extend our petroleum generator. And we probably also want to go spelunking in oil.
For what? Just for fun?
We're gonna need to fix this pump.
Yeah.
We probably want to.
So that's like suits.
Explore some other places. To get here eventually. I don't know. Dig up all the slime.
I'm gonna dig into the steam vent. Steam vent. Remind us that.
Oh, right. This steam vent over here, which is not dormant yet.
Steam vent with oxygen bug.
We just need to start pumping the oxygen out, and that will fix it.
Does that fix it permanently?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Okay. They said they fixed the bug, which is weird because since the patch we've seen it happen more often than before. Okay. They introduced the bug.
So this is going to be pumped down to a vacuum, and we're already getting pretty good here.
Oh, how is the? Can we do a check-in on the nearly vacuum thing? The
vacuum sliver wall here.
Not a vacuum.
It's down to milligrams, right down here, but no. There's still plenty of oxygen up top.
Okay. I guess I wonder if the problem is it's too many different kinds of gases, and that's why it's
That's not helping, that's for sure. Okay.
So gases mix, and in real life, small amounts of gases mix. They don't stay separated like small amounts of liquid.
Yeah. I mean, liquids mix as well.
Sure.
So... Oh, no, we have to tell the loader what goes in, not the receptacle.
Would the game be better if any water that touched polluted water became polluted water?
That would be an interesting twist. All right, let's see. It's still coming out at 25.
25 might be the minimum. That's warmer than it was, isn't it?
Is it? I think it's about
slightly.
the same.
Yeah, maybe it's the same. I thought it was closer to 50 before.
Let's take on another dupe. We have way too much food, so...
He's got a lot of good traits.
Kind of a garbage dupe overall, but yeah.
He's got learning.
We'll take Otto. Let's give everyone a promotion. Trivaldo, Meep.
We need to see more senior architects we need more architects and senior architects.
Yes.
I guess we're getting one right now.
What
does Otto want to do?
Otto wants to be a sous chef. Or farmhand. Sure, you can be a sous chef. I think we fired our chef, so... Marie and Otto...
You gave Otto a job.
What did I give Otto a job?
You're trying to move Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. I can read.
Yeah, it's fine. You were just trying to find a job for Otto, and then all right. That's what happened. You just fired that guy. That's fine. It's fine.
Here, we'll give him an architect. Really? That went fast. All right. We'll keep that pumping until we get this pipe done.
Yeah. No reason to rush.
And the way that is going to work is we're going to have the gas shut off. Oops. Yes.
This is the classic Wheezy Freezy design.
No, this is going to be for loading into it.
Okay.
I'm in liquid, that's why I can't find a gas shutoff.
That would explain why you can't find the gas shutoff.
I think I'm going to have the gas coming in here, and then I'll have a switch on this, so we can leave everything wired up and decide if we want more gas going in here and in here.
Okay. I don't know if you should load them both at the same time.
Nothing will load into the pipe because we don't have anything connected to it. And I want to load into the high pressure gas vent because the low pressure one... Oh no, I want to load into the low pressure one. The high pressure one is for chlorine, right?
Oh. I did not realize we were going to put chlorine in this room. Make a liquid chlorine room?
We'll start with just putting a bunch of hydrogen in. We can always put multiple gases into the pipe.
I hadn't thought of that, though. That's very clever. You fill a room, you have one source with low pressure and another source with high pressure, so you can always put more in.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about this the other night, and I didn't... Mine isn't up and running yet, but I was trying to build something of a similar nature.
This is for packing our chlorine away.
Yes, because it takes up orders of magnitude less space as a liquid than a gas. Oh, this is just...
What?
This is just chaos over here.
Turns out space is very much chaotic.
Who knew?
They just go up there to repair that ladder, which then immediately gets broken.
I know, it's not... Maybe not the best use of time.
You could set it on a very low priority.
Yeah, but then it'll just get broken again and put on a 5 again.
Really? I thought...
I can't... I don't think I can set a priority at the actual ladder.
Oh, okay.
It might remember it while it's broken, but I'm not... Don't quote me on that. So we're also going to need power to go to this thing. I just remembered. And can I put that at a 7 and have it finish?
Might be nice.
Let's go turn that off. It's not important to get the last milligram of carbon dioxide out of here.
Sure. Especially since
It'll just get compressed into the corner and it's fine. And like mine is operating just on CO2, and it turns out it's not nearly as... I couldn't use it for probably radiative cooling, but I'm planning on just using it to freeze a whole bunch of chlorine. Because I have things like this basically on every edge of my base currently.
Okay, so you're gonna make it big puddles and then...
I want to just condense it all so that I can dig. Because if I dig into those, goodbye
it gets
farms.
everywhere.
I don't know, man.
If you want to get... You have to, like, set up more dig orders again, like...
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should, like, dig into here and set up a base on the moon and then start exposing that, but I think first we need,
Tubes?
We need tubes, and we also need to have, bunker tiles and stuff. There's 2 plugged in.
There's no...
Oh, no automation wire connected to. Right. I was going to have a switch, wasn't I?
Yep.
But then I didn't build that, did I?
Nope.
Where's signal switch? Wire. 8, please. Yeah.
Good, it's slowly building up.
I mean, we're gonna just dump all of this right in seconds, but
yeah, but it's building up.
It'll at least start cooling down, because right now
we're not.
Yeah, it's gonna heat up because this is all hot, I believe. Well, actually, it's been cooling down in the gas pipe, hasn't it? Yeah, it's almost like we thought about that.
It'll get hot. The future will be hot. When it's all just pumping.
8. No, you're doing it anyway. All right, cool. Oh, and seriously, someone flip the switch, or this is going to be a huge waste.
The dupes are hard workers. The dupes are hard workers.
So I think we're short 1 suit, actually. Oh, no, we're not. There we go.
Oh, so we don't even need the suit that's out in the world.
We're never going to get it, so it's a good thing we don't need it. I could extend this out. But...
Yeah. You could let one person out to go get the suit, and then make them come back. I don't think you can do that.
Flip the switch. What do you think? Do you think they'll finish building this? They're both on an 8. Who will win?
I think you'll manage to flip the switch.
I guess 2 of them are coming. One of them is going to flip the switch, hopefully. Yeah, there we go.
just under the wire.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna jam pack this with 20 kilograms.
I mean, you could.
I wonder how cold we could get it.
Very cold. I'm sure you can get it very cold. Is there a limit to Wheatworth's coldification?
They don't like being more than -60.
Okay, so there is. But it's also a soft lower cap.
I believe so, yes. Everything is melting. Have this be our moon base, like right in here.
Sure.
That looks like some good juicy moon, right?
I don't know what a juicy moon looks like. What about this part of the moon appeals to you?
Lots of moon on top of this is space.
Ah, okay. I mean, you could just build the base in the cold biome that we already have access to.
I want a place that we can start like tunneling out into and dig up. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
You're trying to safely explore space.
I'm finally mopping that up. That was nice. Yeah, so then, I mean, I guess we don't really need cool the water. Is that coming out at 36 now?
It looks like it.
That's too hot.
It's lower than 38.
What gives?
It probably has to do with the input source of the water, like... What temperature? Like, this is 50.
50?
Yeah.
Why is not cooling?
Because there's nothing cold up here anymore.
Yeah, I have a point.
Also, that was 90. 95.
But it's water. It's not even steam. Like, this is hot even for a steam vent.
Steam vents usually make less. Like, it made all of that water nearly boiling.
I guess we probably should have made this out of abyssalite, so then we could, like, fill this with hydrogen or something.
I mean, you could still do that.
Fill it with infectious, polluted, 60-degree oxygen? That doesn't help.
I forgot about our infectious, polluted oxygen vent.
I'm convinced the game hates us. So.
That one's at least, like, easier to deal with.
It's only 60 degrees, but it's already germy.
But you could put it, like, if you throw it at the thermal nullifier, it'll...
Why is that saying
the
no
germs out.
power? Because this has no power. Because no one's operating this.
Yep. That's always how this goes.
Why is... Oh, max gas pressure.
Right. That's all oxygen down there.
It has become mostly oxygen. So...
Hasn't it? So ironically, if you could get them to work down here, it would be below max gas pressure.
Well, no, not really. So we're going to take a gas pump. Right here.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to get a filter. Yeah, everyone's popping their eardrums because there's so much gas in here. I see that now.
Where did all the oxygen come from?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I know. Because we have we're making a lot of oxygen down here and no one's breathing it. That's why.
Oh, right, because of these things.
You want to delete one of those, maybe? Perhaps? Just one. Like, leave the other one.
Just disable it. How about
Sure,
that?
that works.
Now we're gonna have to... Yeah, that's time. How is this gonna work? Gotta go switch to heavy wire now.
Can't build it to the floor.
True. That is the way it works, isn't it?
It is the way it works.
So that's going to go down like that, and this is going to go across here, and we're going to deconstruct like that.
Cool.
Oh wait, then that means this has to be our heavy wire. I need a second transformer.
Why?
Because I need to run power up here?
Yeah, I know you need to run power up there. But
I guess I could make it skip over somehow.
I think you just make it skip over.
I don't know if I have enough room to do that.
You should.
Power again. So that's gonna go like this. We're still deconstructing that. So that'll go here. Get rid of that.
Does the gravity arm stay on? The gravity arm stays on low wire, right?
Yes, it does. So we just cancel. No, we cancel.
You cancel that and destroy that.
Do deconstruct that.
There we go. We got it.
And wire bridge here.
And hopefully this is not too much.
No.
This is like nearly too much.
That'll be fine. The big thing is this, which is like 480 watts.
It's huge, yeah.
I guess we could put a pump on here.
A what? Oh, the sensor?
Sensor is what I mean.
Sure.
Who? Travoldo, how did you get your ass stuck up here? Let's red alert you.
A single piece of snow almost killed him. It's a good thing he just went to sleep. Didn't panic.
In space. Literally in space.
He's in a spacesuit. That's what they're for. As long as everyone knows, as long as you're in a spacesuit, you're safe.
You're not supposed to take a nap in space.
Is that a NASA guideline? No space naps? Astronauts really don't take...
Right, this has no power because this is no power because this is no power.
No, that's... The lights are off because the lights are on a different circuit, aren't they?
No, the lights
they're on this circuit.
Lights are on this circuit. That's why they have no power.
Good, great. We have plenty of food.
I know, I was just wondering why they had no power, and I have to connect it all in my brains. Go, go, go. You can do this. Sorry for your eardrums. So the idea here is going to be that we're going to filter out natural gas, which will save in here.
Okay.
And in the future, we'll pump that into another generator, but right now, that's not the issue.
Yeah.
And then we're going to just ship the oxygen straight up here, which means we need to deconstruct that. We're shipping everything, actually, straight up there. And put the high pressure-only one on. Actually, I don't even need to deconstruct that. I can just do that.
That does work, yeah. That's true.
In this case, it will actually work.
Yeah, it will always work.
Okay, so we want...
Plastic.
Manufactured material.
Just plastic.
Which is, I believe, only plastic. Yes.
Well, there's glass now, which I think is...
Is that a manufactured material?
Probably.
Why no power?
I think there's a missing heavy watt wire.
Is the battery did not get connected?
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know. I don't know how this happened.
There we go. Now there's no power for a different reason.
It just picks up all the plastic. Is it connected all the way?
Probably not. Why would I have done it correctly?
No, but like, I mean, go up, up, up. up at a...
Yep.
Oh, it's going. It's going. Does it only go one at a time? That doesn't seem right.
It has no power.
Oh, it says no power. Okay, gotcha.
I could also put this on heavy watt if we need to.
I probably don't.
Where is the power going, though?
That's a good question. It is going where it wants to be the most. Not into the battery. Not through the transformer.
Is this not connected somehow to anything?
It
now?
must be. It's operating. That's connected. It's not. What the? What the?
This is a bug with placing heavy watt wire on top of non-heavy watt wire.
Okay, okay.
I believe.
So we're shipping all the plastic. Kris is great.
Look at all that plastic go. We probably need more grabby arms over here, but...
Yeah, but we also... That's less important.
So that's on an 8, so we should be doing that. Pipe blocked. Why?
Because that's not done yet? I guess.
Should be able to shift.
There's power, right? Yeah, there's power, so... It's blocked because there's no receptacle, because you forgot to cancel the deconstruction order. There's no place for the gas to go.
Yeah, still should...
No, I don't... I think...
So this is full, so we definitely need arms here.
Arms and a little storage.
I mean, I don't know that this is where we permanently want to store plastic, but for now...
one container. You don't need to put...
Yeah, I guess we're not going to have 20 tons of plastic for a while.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I really don't think that's a...
I mean, life goals, though.
Sure. 20 tons of plastic?
Yeah.
In my personal life, I don't want 20 tons of anything, I don't think. Unless it was like gold bullion. But still, what do you do with 20 tons of it? It's a lot.
Alright, I guess this is working now.
What's the smallest physical size you could get to be 20 tons, reasonably? It's still probably pretty big. It's like lead or something.
Hey Siri, what would be the dimensions of a 20-ton cube of gold?
Is gold the densest?
Tungsten would be...
Here.
Hey Siri, ask Wolfram Alpha what the dimensions of a 20-ton cube of gold is.
I don't see anything about that on Wolfram Alpha.
I know Wolfram Alpha can answer that kind of question. If you spell dimensions properly.
That would help.
Just search for 20 tons of gold.
No, in Wolfram Alpha.
In Wolfram Alpha.
Computing.
Side of 1 meter cube of gold is
1 meter
20 tons.
cube of gold is 20 tons?
That's a pretty big cube of gold.
It is a pretty big cube of gold. I grant you. It's
Tungsten would be a little bit heavier.
Mm-hmm. So a little bit smaller, but not a lot smaller. It is about time to wrap up on the
There are more exotic things that are slightly denser, but gold is...
Sure. Gold is a pretty good one.
It's a good benchmark as well, because you've seen
I know
gold.
what gold is.
You've held a gold coin and felt that it was heavy, right? You wanna just wrap up here?
It is 7 o'clock.
Let's get our manufactured materials going here and hope... Oh, this is at a 7. So let's make this a 6. And that a 7. There we go. Shipping the plastic.
Yeah.
All right. So things aren't going perfectly, but they're going all right.
I think that things are going pretty well. This is
How cold and how high pressure is this?
very cold.
35.
Pretty good pressure.
Pretty good pressure.
Minus 35 is pretty good.
We could put a little pump here, and that chlorine would be bye-bye.
Where are you going to put the chlorine?
Put a pump here, pump it into here,
Oh,
liquefy it. Pools of chlorine in here. Let's turn this off for now, because we'll probably want more than 2 kilograms.
Sure.
But let's start with 2 kilograms and see how cold it gets.
How many do we have in the other one? We only have 1 kilogram, right?
We should
No,
have
you
2.
get 2. You get 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 is standard pressure vent max.
Right.
And yeah, this is gonna be active anytime now, and we haven't used.
It's gonna be active halfway through tomorrow.
Yeah, but
yes, we have.
See how much we haven't.
We
used.
have a lot of liquid left. Yes, I grant you.
We're totally fine. Just want to do a final spot check of the whole base, see what we're doing here. We're gonna get that nullifier. Gotta figure out. Cold carbon dioxide.
Yeah, very cold. Minus 55. It's not like it's just room temperatures. It's minus 55.
We're gonna have to do something with that. We're gonna have to do something with this guy here, who's we're up to 5.9 now.
I wonder if
we're gonna have to rewire this.
Part of me wonders if this bug comes from the fact that like once they go over pressure, they keep venting, and then it just turns into oxygen or hydrogen or something.
Why? Okay, no, they are running this, so this should run any moment now.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh right, we're also loading up. Let's disable the plastic machine for a little bit.
Sure, because we have 3 tons of it, 4 tons possibly at this point.
I mean, our life goal is for 20 tons, but
3 and a bit tons.
3 and a bit is, it's a respectable amount.
Get us into some trouble.
Oh, nice. This is already getting, well, maybe not over here, but parts of it are getting reasonable pressure again.
Good.
All right. Well, so I'm going to zoom out here and pause it because it is 7 o'clock, and that means that it is time for us to take off. But we will be back tomorrow playing more Oxygen Not Included. Same time, same channel. If you want to know what time our streams are in your local time zone, go to our Twitch page, and we've got the schedule right in a little box on the Twitch page, or you can go to the Twitch events, and that lets you set an alert for when the particular streamer that you want to see is online. Because we're going to be back tomorrow, but on Wednesday and Thursday, it's Veg Out with Jordana, and she has been playing My Time at Portia, which looks like a lot of fun. So I encourage you to go check that out if you're into that kind of thing. And also, I do a podcast with Alan. It's called Moon Law. We release every week. This week is no exception. This week is the History of Temperature Part 2. Because last week I talked about sort of how Isaac Newton invented the thermometer. And I talked a lot about Fahrenheit and Celsius, which you may know as temperature scales, but they were also scientists who invented those temperature scales.
You also talked about what is that committee called? That committee is way too interesting for me, considering how dry it probably is.
I forget the acronym, but I talk about them a whole lot more because you've probably heard about this. You heard that they're redefining the kilogram.
I heard this because I listened to the podcast, but mostly.
So, they're redefining a kilogram, because currently the kilogram is a particular hunk of metal that's stored in Paris.
Which isn't super useful in the computer age.
It's really not good. But, so they've been talking about this for almost over 10 years, almost 15 years now, I think. Mm-hmm. That's when they first noticed that it's changing weight, and because this is the kilogram, you can't actually tell if it's gaining or losing weight. They just know that it's not the same weight that it used to be, which is not what you want to have with a kilogram. Anyway, so what does this have to do with temperature? Well, while they're redefining the kilogram, they're also redefining basically every other unit. So especially temperature, but everything from currently the way that, is it capacitance, impedance? I forget what it is. But the way that it's defined is a thought experiment that involves infinitely long, infinitely thin wires in a perfect vacuum.
That seems hard to set up in a lab.
It's a hard experiment to do in a lab, yes. You need an entire universe just to determine what the value of resistance, the electric charge is, yeah. So that's being redefined, and I talk about all of this.
I think you should give the context, because I thought this was very interesting, because I didn't know this. That you said that time is currently defined by you can, if you watch the oscillations of an atom, you can tell how long a second is, and every
so
it's always the same.
Yeah, time is defined as a certain number of transitions of a certain isotope of cesium. You've heard of atomic clocks. That's how it works.
Right. So you could. That means, regardless of, even if we've never talked to each other, I can have a lab,
Anywhere
and you can have a lab, and we both can say sentences
if
exactly.
I can describe how you find one of these atoms and isolate it and measurement, then you can get accurate measurements of the second. And so that's what they're doing now for kilograms, for electric charge, for everything. But it requires, really precisely
agreeing what it is
stuff.
and figuring out a good definition and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I go into that. That's the podcast, Moon Law. I encourage you to check it out. If any of that made any sense to you, you would probably really enjoy the podcast. So, I think that's everything I have to say, unless you want to plug anything today.
I'm good.
You never do. So, until next time, stay weird, everyone.